Firstly, you in the corner. I apologise for the lateness.
Sorry, we're late.
It's not even Lewis. We can't even blame Lewis.
Yeah.
Stanley, a fucking little insect from the fellas, he's part of the fellas podcast, has come in and infiltrated us and fucked us up purposely.
Not on purpose, man. Not on purpose.
Speak to the mic.
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like you did that on purpose. How nice is this kit, by the way?
Tasty.
Very nice. Should we mention the fact that we have a special guest tonight?
You're not that special.
But you are. Welcome, Ollie! First time on the show, Sam. Welcome to Pitch Side.
No, thanks for having me, mate. Come on, you Palace. Not playing tonight.
They're not playing.
Yeah.
It's Champions League, mate. This is proper football.
No, next season.
Yeah,
Is it Championship or Champions League?
You will be in the Championship next year.
Yeah,
You'll be in the Championship.
We've had a couple of conversations off camera. Talk us through the kit that you're wearing. You wanted to mention it.
I did want to.
That is a very nice kit. I will say that.
So this is my team. Well, not my personal team. The team I play for, Victoria Park Vixens, East London.
Oh, it's actually, is that what it
Victoria
means?
Park Vixens.
No
yeah.
way.
This is our home
You
kit.
play for a women's team?
We play for the men's version of the women's team. We actually won the league last week.
Where are those when you play?
We don't play in the park. It's named after the park.
Wait, the men are called the Vixens.
Yeah, the Vixens. Yeah, that's what we do, mate. You got an issue with that? Or what?
That's a weird name, isn't it?
Well, mate, we're
that'd be like being called the Doncaster Bells, which are the women's version of the Doncaster.
That sounds better to me.
I like the name.
We actually we won the
so PG.
We won the league last week. I'm actually
You won the league last week?
Yeah. They played.
Fuck it. How long's the season? 4 games?
No, it's like a 7-a-side rolling.
Oh, it's not
thing.
even.
It's
11.
not even proper footy, mate. Seven aside. They're playing tonight, and I'm here instead.
That is utter working on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
7 aside, and you've mentioned it.
Yeah.
Anyway, look how nice this kit is, lads.
That's actually the
You
set.
borrowed it from the fucking.
Do you mean keeping
room.
it, lad?
Well,
That's-
I am pitch side.
Right.
That's top 2 Kappa kits on this stream, actually. I reckon.
Oh, boys, Tom's had a couple before we started.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, Angel's back.
I can do this. You said you
Cheers for breaking my arm, Angel. Anyway, start bench selling their prime, Neymar, Bale, Henry. No bias, please. There'll be no bias here. Maybe from, I was going to call you Toby then, Ollie. I nearly called you Toby because you're a Toby jug mug wanker. I will start Neymar, bench.
What?
Oh, this is hard, actually. I haven't thought about this properly. Can I
Henry,
think?
surely. Prime Henry.
How is Prime Henry better than Neymar? Prime.
Well, because he took it to the Bernabeu and did it on his own.
Did he?
Yeah. You don't see the goal?
That's cringe.
Well,
So
we're
did
selling
Neymar and
Bale.
Suarez did that in the Bernabeu without Messi.
Neymar and Suarez.
Oh yeah, because Henry played with no good players, did he?
No, but he did that bit on his own.
What, Terry Henry?
Terry Henry.
I'd go Neymar, Henry, Bale.
I think I'll probably do the same. It is close though. It's
Go for that
definitely.
again. You're a guest.
What
Just
amateur?
know you're a guest.
Safe.
How was the Budvar? Oh, I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's a beer.
Oh, shoot. Have you just done a recent...
I'm not on drugs. Someone just said Tom looks like he's on drugs.
Really solid.
I'm really not on drugs.
yeah, right.
I'm genuinely.
Deflecting a little bit there.
I'm genuinely not.
Bruce
No,
with
I'm not.
3 good day. Victor Gyökeres, best striker in the world. That was a very good goal.
Yeah, that's Phil.
Although, I mean, like, it kind of just kept
Yeah,
running.
but again, if you watch the championship, you knew how good he was. But none of
Yeah.
you fucking peasants watch the championship. Do you?
Yeah, I know.
You've got no respect for the championship.
I've wanted
That's
him at
why everyone's
Arsenal.
like, oh, Iliman and Die for Everton, so good. We all knew he was amazing.
Was he Sheffield United before?
Yeah, he was unbelievable.
He came from Rising Ballers, didn't he?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
he did. Yeah, no, he actually did. Well, no, they. I don't know.
I thought they scouted him originally.
No, Rising Ballers don't. I know what you mean, but so you are right technically, but you're also wrong.
Okay, right.
That's clear that up.
But yeah, I wanted Gyökeres at the start of the season, but we've ended up playing Havertz at 9, so it is what it is.
You didn't. You wanted Isaac.
No, I didn't, mate. I
Alex
literally
Smith,
said
199. Tom,
in the
what was going on in the pub
transfer bin.
tonight? To be honest, not a lot. It's a lovely pub. We went. I went to.
Wait, he followed you to the pub?
I put it on my story, didn't I?
Oh, okay.
He's obviously
Oh.
a big fan. Let the boy live.
I forgot that you put it in the Discord.
I went to. I'm not going to reveal the name of the pub, but I went to the pub, had a few pints, watched the footy, and then Ollie come and met me for one, and then we come to the studios, and now we're filming. What were you doing?
Oh, probably having a vitamin water.
Went for a run.
Pull up. Oh, there we go. I mean, I went for the run.
You spell yours Llie?
Yeah.
Correct with
Yeah. That is the right way.
Yeah, 100%.
Objectively, yeah.
Is it?
None of that Ollie Murs shit, man.
Yeah, that's not. That is just.
Have you ever seen that
nonsense,
video of Ollie Murs when he got the
The
Pringles?
Pringles, yeah.
Yeah.
My man. RH1313 with a 599. Ollie, it's been almost 24 hours since your last tweet about 18th place Palace not missing Anderson. LaCroix wouldn't get a game at hashtag.
Bro, I'm actually. How much time we got on the stream, bro? I'm gonna.
Wait, we
rant.
have plenty before the game, Chris, so we've got at least 10 minutes. Let's chat about Palace. Come on, then. Where's it all going wrong?
Look,
Glasner under pressure?
Can
Glasner
I
is
just
under
put
pressure,
in,
yeah.
because I'll let you cook, and I don't want to make it about me.
but
We just said, I thought Palace played quite well for large portions of the Monday night game. The last 10...
Sales was pretty busy, yeah. I'll give you
yeah.
No. The last 10 minutes of the first half and the first 10, 15 of the second, I thought Palace were on top and were going to score. Then a stupid goalkeeping mistake. Let's Forest score. And then after that, you were shit.
Yeah, well, I think that for me was the biggest worry on Monday. Was like we conceded. It was a game where it's like big game. We need to get a result. 1-0 down. What are you going to do? And we just completely melted.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
You didn't create anything, did you? After the goal,
even you think like before the goal. Obviously, I thought we played all right, but how many clear-cut chances did we have?
Not many. There was like the unbelievable Eze strike.
And Ketia hit the bar from like 30 yards.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think we're suffering from just like squad fatigue. Like a lot of our players were with England, with Colombia at the Copa America and the Euros respectively.
Shout out Colombia.
What was it?
I just like the nation.
Yeah.
Just like the nation.
Facts.
Yeah,
Mateta with France at the Olympics. They all went to the finals. They all lost their finals. They all then came back to Palace.
Psychologically, they got to rebuild. Before
I think they're just
yeah, but also Mateta has sent his twin.
Yeah, well, mate, Mateta.
Who is that bloke he sent? Because he's shit.
John Philippe Mateta is
It's no longer boom, 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 boom.
No. I do an FPL draft, right? Have you ever done the draft before?
Yeah. Well, we've never done a draft, but I know exactly
These
what it is.
virgins at the fellow studios do, yeah.
I had Mateta as my second overall pick, as my overall second pick. And Odegaard was my first.
Yeah, the door's there, mate.
Stinky.
Jesus.
I got blinded.
In a how many man league?
Like 13.
And you, I mean,
So like it was like
what? You're roughly like 20 to 25 picks in.
I'm not going to hit you. I forgot to
I
say.
never know, mate, when you've had one.
I forgot to say, right, do you know how I was moaning the other day about
Yeah, I saw it. I clicked
got
on the fucking
point.
link.
I got the point.
What is
He has
that?
no
Michael
idea
Keane
how the
was
game
third
works,
on my
man.
bench, right?
Oh, and he came on.
No, but I
That's
didn't
a
realise Conte hadn't
scandal.
played. So I had Conte and Saka, who didn't play.
Yeah.
Then Rico Lewis was first on my bench. Second on my bench was João Pedro, who's injured. So Keane, third on my
Mate,
bench,
that's-
gets me 40.
There's nothing more infuriating
and I
than
got more
that,
points
mate.
than you.
No, you didn't.
No, Theo. I've got more than
Yeah.
Theo.
Let's reel that in, son.
I'm catching you, lad.
You're not. How can you see you're catching me when I keep getting more than you each week?
It's a psychological advantage,
oh my
mate.
God,
Just-
Mush, you had like a 50-odd point lead on me, right? Before I had Haaland, I was trying to be
that
woke.
guy. Yeah.
And now Reeve is only 18 points ahead of me. You had 50 points on me.
Theo
lad.
was further ahead than that. We've caught
Yeah,
him.
I've caught you both. You shit.
You're still below us.
What? So?
But if I keep getting,
You
if I
did
keep
have-
getting 2 or 3 points more than you each week, I'll still
Chat.
forever be ahead, won't I?
Chat, what is he not getting about the fact he was about 50 points ahead of me?
I wasn't. I don't think.
Yes, you were.
don't think
You
that's
was,
true.
Mush. And then I changed my team. I wild carded because it was a stinker. And now I'm only 18 points behind you. I have caught you.
Yeah, fair play, mate. That's why
Nearly.
you're still below you.
Odran Gilliford with the 199. Tom, what's your connection to Carnarvon Town? Kitman Pat is a fan of Carnarvon Town, and I love Kitman Pat to the death of me. That is why.
And then Birdie with a 3 good eye. Where would you rank Haaland with strikers in the Prem? When he's fit and firing, I'd say he's probably top 5.
I'd say he's at least top 50.
Hoyland.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Mate, he's. I watched the Brentford game the other day, and he was
can't- He looked
good
really
the other day,
good.
didn't
Yeah.
he? He did look good the other day.
When he's at his peak, I can't necessarily think of
Someone said send Tom to rehab.
5 more outright. But
Yeah.
You got Haaland, Isak, Watkins.
Mateta.
I mean, that's
Come
Yeah.
on.
Eddie Nketiah.
No.
really
Solanke.
Solanke. Yeah,
Solanke.
sorry.
Is
He's
that
the one I
4?
forgot.
Yeah.
That's 4.
That's 4. And
I reckon he potentially takes the 5th spot.
maybe 5th or 6th.
Outright
Yeah.
number 9. And then Benji with a 5. Out of Gerrard, Lampard and Scholes, who would suit the modern game more?
Skulls.
I was gonna say Gerrard. Gerrard just feel like could just pan.
Do you know what?
Any
Right, I was having this.
era.
So I had a big argument with my mate the other day about this. He's an Albion fan, but he grew up loving Gerrard and idolising Gerrard. And the amount of like hyperbole and things that are like false narratives about Gerrard, it actually annoys me about like, oh well, Gerrard dragged his team to this and dragged his team to that. Bearing in mind, this is over argument with Scholes and Lampard. So I'm like, well, yeah, but Lampard scored key goals for Chelsea at key moments away in the Nou Camp. He scored the goal to win in the league at Bolton. Lampard scored at Bayern Munich.
He scored
in the
so much
Champions League.
that people associate
Yeah.
that as his job.
Yeah.
And my argument
Pretty
was, so, okay, Gerrard scored that amazing goal against West Ham in the FA Cup. Let's not forget, they were 3-1 down against West Ham. Like, if Gerrard's this man who drags his team through everything... and
shouldn't be in that position originally.
Why were they 3-1 down to West Ham, who had Paul Konchesky at left-back? Then, he didn't even win them the game. He drew them the game to go to penalties. Liverpool win the FA Cup on penalties, not to do with Gerrard. My argument to that was, Champions League final 08, who scored Chelsea's goal? Do you know?
Lampard.
Lampard.
Yeah.
When they went to penalties, if John Terry doesn't slip and scores, Lampard is, oh my God, he dragged his would people
Yeah,
say
true, yeah.
he dragged his team through?
He also scored in the 2012. I think he scored like a clutch pen in the context of the shootout where Chelsea were really struggling and Lampard stepped up and like buried it.
Exactly. That the whole. By the way, I agree. I think Gerrard's the best out the 3. This isn't but it annoys me how much like Lampard and Scholes are diminished because Gerrard played in a shitter team. Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
So what is your answer? Scholes.
In the modern game,
Yeah.
Scholes. Actually, no. In the modern game, if you look at Bellingham, who's arguably actually no, in the modern game, Lampard.
Yeah, I was gonna
reckon?
say that.
Yeah.
It's all that matters is stats, isn't it?
I just feel like Gerrard's a good like runner though. People love an athlete now. Do you know what I mean?
No. Look at Bellingham. Bellingham's all about getting in the right position, just getting goals. It's all stats.
Yeah.
Lampard would fucking score 20 goals a season.
Yeah, he would. To be
Like,
fair,
I'll change my mind.
Frankie Lambs.
Yeah, a lot of arguments for Duran and Jackson, which is probably fair.
Oh yeah.
But I think Duran, like, I love
It's
John
early for
Duran,
Duran,
but he's
Jackson,
early.
you could
the
argue.
telly's gone off.
100%. RS13 with a 250. Tom adding 15 syllables to the word hyperbole.
Yeah, you did. I did clock that. No lie.
What did I say?
Hyperbole. Something like high probably.
Oh,
Something
I'm
like
from fucking. Hey, do you know what?
I probably.
Hyperbole.
that. Yeah, that's what you said
No.
before. That's right.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. Bully.
Hyperbole. Come on.
One Leeds fan channel with a £2 Tom a Leeds going up, lad.
Yes.
Probably.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do
We've
you,
only brought you on, so my nose looks smaller. You do know that.
Oh.
how do you
Right,
think?
on.
Yeah,
that's all right.
How do you fix the issues that are happening?
What's going on over
Are
there?
you joking?
Well, that was my
Do we have Can we have the right game on as well? It's kickoff now. By
Stan,
the way.
we want the
Highlights.
Barca game on,
For
lad.
some reason, it's not starting until 8:15 on TNT Sports, so I've got no idea why.
Oh right.
Oh, has there been a delay?
I don't think there's been a delay. but
I'll
it's
whip
just
off
not
a couple of super
starting.
chats and then I'll ask you the same question again. Danny Yusuf with the 3 Canadians. Love you guys. Visa Barca. Please wish us luck. Good luck, mate.
Vamos Barcelona! Mescuin Club.
And Eliezer Beltran with a 5. Who's winning the Europa League, lads?
Who cares?
Fuck knows.
Who's in the Europa League, mate?
Tottenham. Spurs. Go Spurs!
Ewan Sandlin with the £2. Will an English player win the Ballon d'Or in 5 years? Unless
No.
that's Jude Bellingham, probably not.
No, Cole Palmer might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer's a better
he
player
could.
than Jude Bellingham. Let's have it right. Like, let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not
Agree
take
with
the piss here.
What? How do you see your club getting out of this mess? Or are you just getting relegated?
There'll be let's
be
not shit
okay.
ourselves. Palace are not going to be in a relegation battle. They're not.
We got 5, Stan.
We've got to change the system. We're playing little 5 back now. It's just not working.
I actually saw. You put a tweet out about going 4-4-2 with Eze wide, and
Yeah.
then Nketiah can like drop in and carry. Yeah, I think
I've sussed it, mate.
Yeah,
Got my tactics
but-
board
no,
out. I was there.
that
the
does
magnets,
make sense.
yeah.
That does make sense.
I think our manager is a little bit stubborn, but we play a 5 back, right? And the system with that is like the wing backs have got to be creative, like monsters. We've got Munoz, who is just shattered.
He's been
And
a bit
Mitchell,
underwhelming,
yeah.
hasn't he? Him a bit.
He just doesn't cross it. I've noticed. Like, he gets to the byline, he just whip, and he's like, "Oh, I'll cut it back. I'll turn around." And Mitchell, I love Tyron Mitchell, but he's not a wing back.
No.
He's not like a.
He's like an old school, just defender.
Flat
Yeah.
forward, yeah.
In a back 4, he's an unreal left back, but he's not like a.
What?
What was you doing that for?
I'll just readjust.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, don't ever do that again.
Anyway.
Oh, quickly, someone just said Tom prediction for West Brom Cardiff for the weekend. I'm going, and we're gonna fucking batter you. Because
Is it at 3 o'clock? Or early kickoff?
I don't know. I think it's 3 o'clock, but we'll fucking beat Cardiff at home. If we don't, bottle of bleach.
12. RH13 with a 250. Jimenez's current top 5 striker.
It's
in the
1-0
Premier League.
Barca, and the game ain't on.
Oh.
Wait, I
It's
thought you
not
said it was
cut- it-
starting at 8:15.
Or is that
Yeah,
the
it says it starts
stream?
at 8:15, but the game's already started. I don't know what's going on.
This is a disgraceful stream.
Who's bagged?
Rafinha.
Oh, mate. He's
I'm going to do the lineups, but obviously Rafinha's scored, so there you go.
We're so sorry, everyone. We are really sorry.
In goal for Barcelona is Inaki Peña, Koundé, Kubasi, Martinez, and Balde. Didn't call you Balde.
I didn't call you Baldy.
And then Pedri Casado and Fermin Lopez. And then a front 3 of Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and RL9. And then conversely for Bayern Munich, in goal, Manuel Neuer. Right back, Rafael Guerrero.
Really?
2 centre-backs of Upamecano, Kim Min-jae. And it makes sense because Alphonso Davies is at left back.
okay.
Kimmich is in the 6 with Paulinho.
Pally?
Actually, there's a double pivot there, really. João Paulinho. Thomas Muller, Gnabry, Michael Elise,
Hey!
and Harry Kane.
Elise, watch 1-0 down already. Let's go.
Oh, it's Foden scored. Oh, save it for the weekend, Phil. Fucking
They're
hell,
absolutely
man.
banging them in, mate. What's going on?
Oh, Foden's in my FPL team, so I need him to save that before
Where'd you get him in your FPL?
Southampton. I got him before Wolves, and then he got benched.
Oh, yeah. Slow start. Slow start for our Phil.
But yeah, if he gets minutes against Southampton this weekend, he should do.
You would hope he does.
But it's getting quite annoying because he keeps scoring midweek in the Champions League and then getting benched.
Yeah,
the weekend,
one game a week
which is
kind of
not
vibe.
fucking- I'm not happy with that. I can't get points off the Champions League fixtures.
There's something about Man City Southampton which is I've picked Man City in my last man standing this weekend.
He had them against Wolves.
It's stressing me out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of it's giving me Southampton take an early lead vibe.
What is the game?
Yeah, well,
I don't know why.
I mean, it'd be classic City to go 1-0 down.
Yeah,
anyway,
and that's just
so-
good. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
That level of anxiety.
Sorry, what were we on about?
Just talking about how I brought in Foden, he scored in the Champions League and he's probably going to get benched
Who?
the weekend.
Feel, very feel.
Foden scored. They're playing fucking.
Who are they playing?
Sparta Prague.
Sparta.
Are we going to watch the game or no?
For some reason,
Apparently it's not on according to
TNT
Stan.
aren't showing it until 8:15.
Why? That doesn't
I've
make
got
any
no
sense.
idea
Tom, what's your
why.
favourite point?
no idea why.
It depends on the
You
day.
said Cruz Campo, no?
No.
Oh.
I've never said Cruz Campo's my favourite.
I thought that was number one in beer review.
Yeah, what is the number one in the beer
Or
review?
Asahi,
No, number one. Oh, it would probably be Asahi.
Asahi
Should we
does.
get the beer review table up?
I think it's Asahi's
There's
first, right?
fucking lot. No, I think top is Guinness. No,
Yeah.
oh, no, the top rated, but it was a bottle, and I think it was because I was in a really good mood. Was a Corona. A Corona in a bottle with a lime is very unbeatable.
Really?
But in the
However-
right environment.
Yeah.
the right
However,
environment.
you won't
Well,
actually.
the environment was his front living room because that's where he does the beer reviews.
Not that one.
Oh.
Not all of them.
Yeah, see, that's got to be.
Watch all of them, do you? You're a
I
fan,
can't.
mate.
I don't have enough time in the day to watch the amount of TikToks you upload.
I haven't uploaded for like 4 days. I'm gonna be skinned.
Yeah, sure.
You won't. So Guinness got a 9.4. In terms of draft beers, like on. Actually, no. The top rated isn't even a draft beer. Oh no, it is a draft beer. Fucking hell! I'm so sorry, everyone. But the top rated beer got a 9.5. Can you guess?
Damn.
I thought it was Cruz Campo.
I'll give you a clue. It starts with the same noise.
As what?
The same noise.
Well, the same letter.
As Cruz Campo. So it begins with C. It is a Corona with a lime.
No.
You just said. Okay.
To see.
Cause. I'm joking. That was a joke. I did that on purpose because I know Cause is a shit beer. I'm only joking. Fucking hell. Don't-
Camden Hells.
No.
No,
Good guess, though. Think of.
Is it like something you typically find in an English
No.
pub? Okay, there we go. There we
It's
go.
something you typically find at a certain restaurant.
Oh, Cobra.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Cobra
Cobra,
without,
Cobra,
without
beer?
a curry?
No.
Have one. It's fucking unbelievable. Sorry, we miss Jacob Chapman 199. Tom, I saw you at Oxford. What were your thoughts on us? I thought we was okay, but that twat of Joy at the end, all he had to do was head the ball up. And
Oh, no, I think he's an Oxford fan.
Oh.
I would imagine so, anyway.
No, you were what I expected. You're decent. I think you'll definitely stay up. I was speaking to Oxford fans after the game.
Right, we don't even have the subscription.
What is
are we
going on
doing
here?
man?
I was speaking to a few Oxford fans after the game, and I said to them, like, you're a lot better than teams I've seen in the Championship. I think you'll definitely stay up. But there was a class difference, but we didn't make it pay. You can't go 1-0 in the last minute and then not defend a long throw and then go, we should have won the game. Well, we don't fucking deserve to win the game, do we? Fucking edit. Edit clear!
Lewis with the 20 sec. Tom, opinions on Jonas Olsen header against Villa?
There's a good story about this. I was there that day in the box with my dad because I'm a fucking Tory. With my dad's mate who he works with, he's a Villa fan. He took us in the box, and I think we beat him 2-1. I think it was 2-1. And obviously when we scored, we're celebrating.
It's on TNT5 right now.
We don't have TNT5 on the Skybox. It's only on Discovery
Oh, we don't have
Plus.
TNT5 on this. This
Why is
Sky
That's what
box.
I'm trying to say. I don't know. I have no
I'm
idea
chatting
why,
to
boys,
Brendan
but-
Rodgers doing his post-match interview.
Yeah.
So
He looks pretty happy or sad. Not sure which.
Sorry, boys, but
Have you heard the story about him?
He's definitely feeling
Have you
something
heard the
like
story
that.
about him with Matt Mills?
In Mac Mills.
Not Matt.
Mac Mills.
You don't
Mac
know who
Miller.
Matt Mills is?
Sure, I know who Matt Mills is.
I thought you would. Obviously, you wouldn't. But
I know who Matty Mills is.
no, you don't.
Played for Leicester.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Matt
Played
Mills.
for Reading. No, he might have played for Leicester
Yeah,
actually.
he's bold, wasn't he?
Where did he play?
Centre back.
Bold. Did you say he was bold?
Yeah.
You weren't bold. He's got a full head of hair.
Who am I thinking of?
It's a bit like you, actually. But he was like, when he was at Reading, was it Matt Mills? I might have this wrong, actually. He said when he was at Reading with Brendan Rodgers, he called him in for a meeting and he was like Gaffer, why am I not playing? And before he said anything, he went, Gucci belt. And he went, what? What are you doing? And he was like, that's
Yeah, he did
apparent.
play for Leicester. I just got the hair thing wrong.
Can I see a picture of Matt
yeah.
Mills?
That's Matt Mills, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that was like, he called him in for like a serious meeting and the first thing he said was just like, Gucci.
He is like
Oh, you
real
know
life
the- you
David
know the-
Brent, isn't he?
yeah.
Because the only reason why I know that is because I heard
Because you're a Leicester fan.
no, the reason why I heard that he left Leicester is because Nigel Pearson headbutted him, allegedly.
Nigel Pearson, mate.
Oh, it's on red button apparently.
I don't think we have that
Oh, we've
either.
missed a few chats. Odran I don't know how to pronounce your name, mate. Sorry. Tom, since you said Cardiff are going down, they're unbeaten in 4 and Cal Robinson is cooking. Do you still think we'll go down and pred against the Albion? I don't know what that means. Do I still think Cardiff will go down? Probably not now, actually. You've really, to be fair, you've done really well lately. Callum Robinson, I liked Robinson when he was at the Albion. He got a lot of stick, but I actually liked him. I never slagged him off. Do you still think we'll go down and... I don't know what pred... What's he meant to say there? Maybe beat... Oh, no, win... Oh. You won't beat us Saturday, lad. We'll fucking smash you. So, if that's your question, we will fucking beat you
Is
Saturday.
it 1-1?
Apparently it's
It's
1-1,
1-1.
boys.
1-1 and we're not
Don't-
even watching the
Don't tell me
game!
Elise bagged,
No
mate.
idea.
Has Elise bagged?
Kane.
Oh,
Do you know why?
Kane!
Because you just got caned.
Damn, Daniel.
it's actually pretty cheating, that.
predictions. I'd run with the predict. I think we'll beat you 2-0 Saturday, comfortably. We'll win 2-0 tonight as well. If anyone wants to bet on the Albion tonight, we will beat Blackburn 2-0 tonight. And if we don't,
Already started.
Oh, Millwall are winning. You got Millwall in your bet,
I've
haven't
got
you?
Millwall in the ACCA, yeah. If I told you Plymouth can't
Yeah,
win
yeah,
away
you
from
called
them. Albion will win 2-0 away at Blackburn tonight. And if they don't, I will personally pay you back the money you put on the bet. So just DM me, lad.
Ah, yeah. Good times.
Finally, the game's on, boys.
It's 0-0.
It says 0-0.
Oh, he's in.
Mate.
Oh, this could be 1-0.
Rafinha.
Oh, my God, it's going to
Oh,
be
it's doing
1-0.
highlights. Doing the highlights.
Wow.
And he's captain. That's fucking
They
mental.
should look up Harry Kane, though. I've got a feeling he might bag soon.
Yeah. RS13 with a 250. Tom, would you rather a pint of Cobra or Kumas's bum sweat?
Kumas.
Can you get Cobra on tap
Kumas.
anywhere?
In curry houses, you can, yeah.
Really? I've never seen that. I thought we got the big ball.
Oh, you're from? Are you from?
Cobra,
like,
Cobra,
down
Cobra,
here?
beer.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
fucking
no.
curry houses, do you?
Are you from the Palace area?
Southeast, lad.
I live in southeast London, but I'm from like Kent.
Oh, that's that's Southeast anyway.
Yeah, same
Fuck
thing,
it,
mate.
mate,
Same
yeah.
thing. Tunbridge Wells, Crystal Palace. Same thing.
Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. Same time.
Boys, by the
Anyway,
way,
what's the
I
next
think
question?
boys, I think the goal's been ruled out.
Which one? The Rafinha
The
one?
Bayern one. I
Oh.
think it's been ruled out.
Not the first one. surely.
Well, we don't know, Stan, because we can't watch it.
It's after this. advert.
Sam Christian with the £2. Ollie, thoughts on the TikTok comment class?
There's just one guy who has commented on basically every TikTok video I've ever done with class, CL, capital A, R-S-E, E.
Oh, no, it
A-R-S-E.
says CL,
Class.
capital R.
Yeah, oh, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Real OG. And it just comments that every video. But I don't notice that. So
You're-
I like it. It's class.
The vids are
you
obviously
could say.
class, aren't they?
Yeah, they're class.
Yeah, I will say your TikToks are very, very good. I watch most of yours that come up.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no,
I
they're
try.
very good. I mean, you're not me, but you
Yeah,
get
we'll
it.
take that, yeah.
He spends most of the time watching his own.
Don't we all, mate? Don't we all?
That's shit banter because it's not true.
All right.
Oh, you've done me there a bit.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking do steroids.
Oh, class, mate. Who's your favourite Palace player?
Of all time.
There's only one correct answer, mate.
Oh, don't say Zaha like a...
Okay, I'll give it like.
I want you to give me...
Andy Johnson. I can hear your
No,
fucking.
actually, I can't. No. The reason I can't do that. I was mascot at Palace the once, right? For the Albion, and this was when we first second time we come up, and the Great Escape season.
You were a mascot at their ground?
Yeah.
Shit.
Did he bagging that, AJ? Did he bag?
Getting to it. And it started pissing down around. I'm actually on Premier League years. You'll see.
No way. We got to find this.
I'm on twice Premier League years, Southampton and Palace away, both. And
Who's got a clip of that? Let's find a clip of that.
I'll put
Clip
it on
it.
Insta ages ago.
Oh, did you?
Darren Moore's like holding my hand, and you know when they're shaking all the players' hands, the players are there, and I'm just looking at my dad, being like, and I'm not even like other players, like trying to shake my hand. I'm looking at my dad going, oh, look, you know. Anyway, it was pissing down around. Palace beat us 3-0. 3-0. Andy Johnson scored. I can't remember who else scored. We were so fucking bad. But and then that same season, you come to our. How old are you?
I'm 26, just turned 26. But
Okay,
it was
so
the 2-2.
Then you come
Yeah.
to. Oh my god, they come to our ground. We were 2-1 up, and it was like, oh my god, like it was a relegation battle. We were like, fucking hell, we're gonna do it. Last minute, a ball gets booted up. Our centre half, Darren Purse, instead of just heading it away, I swear to God, literally just goes, ducks, lets the ball bounce. Andy Johnson just runs in and just.
No, mate, wasn't it Fitz Hall? It was Fitz.
No.
It was
I'll get it. It might not have been the equaliser. No, weren't the equaliser.
right, yeah.
It was the other goal.
Yeah.
It was the first goal he scored.
Mate, what a
Our
time.
centre half just ducks like that. The ball bounces. Andy Johnson just nips in, scores, and everyone's going, "What the fuck's he doing?" Then we score, make it 2-1, like in the 90th minute, and we're like, "Yeah." And then I swear to God, last kick of the game, Palace had like a set piece on like the halfway line. They just boot it in, and Fitzall just like scrambles one in, and we're like,
One size fits all, mate.
We're down.
Did you get relegated that season?
No, we went down the last day.
We were the first. That was the Great Escape.
It was like four teams, or any
Yeah.
three of them could go down, and West Brom stayed up. And we were,
Well done, mate. On behalf of your club, well done.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck Palace. This is why. This is why I have a disdain of Palace, because growing up,
You're wearing their colours, though.
Yeah, that is.
growing up, Palace. I don't dislike Palace as a club or anything, but growing up, we had a rivalry just from trying to stay up,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a bit of a weird
Yo-yos.
one. Yeah. What?
What? No, that wasn't me.
I think we spent more
Palace
time in the Premier
Palace were
League.
never a yo-yo team.
We
anyway.
were.
Really?
I think the first 3 times we went up, we went straight back down.
Fuck.
But then we stayed up. We were set up in like 2013, and we've been there ever since.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a Palace fan.
Yeah.
Well, broadly speaking, yeah.
not this
Not
season.
not
you'll
right
be
now.
fine. No, you are a good
Yeah,
club
be all right.
because
Yeah.
especially like Palace, like they're big into the academy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of South London lads come through
Yeah.
Palace. Like Palace is definitely.
Like where Palace is such a hotbed. Like we just need to get all those
Yeah.
players before they go off to like Chelsea, Arsenal, etc. Like
Yeah,
the players in our catchment area from the last few years is like mad. It's like Sancho, like Joe Gomez, Abraham, like all the like every like London footballer you can imagine.
It's South
We should have got
London,
them,
yeah.
and we
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's a long-term project, mate. Long-term project. Doesn't matter if we go down
How'd
this
you
year.
solve a problem like Michael Olise?
Which I think he's world class.
You can't know, can you? Like,
Michael Olise is world class.
do you reckon?
Yeah.
You can see the difference
He's just unreal. We've only won one game under Glasner
without him.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Pretty
just,
damning.
Just going back to us, that was similar to like when we had Pereira, when we obviously went down in COVID, and
Andreas.
it was like.
Mateus.
Mateus.
Yeah.
It's been called up to Brazil actually.
Really? Is he
Yeah.
still? Is he like Saudi or?
No, he's back
UAE?
in Brazil playing for
Oh,
I
nice.
think Cruzeiro.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He,
Right,
he
boys,
was- here we
we're
go.
finally.
Well, no, this
got the
ain't
footy on.
live.
It is live. It is live.
It's not because it's 1-0.
I saw the timer, Stanley.
It's
Oh,
live.
it got
I said it's
disallowed.
live.
Oh.
And when we had Pereira, I remember you beat us like 3-1 in COVID, but Pereira scored our goal where he literally got it from his own half, beat like 5 Arsenal players, then just smashed it from the edge of the box in. And like the amount of games, without him, we would have been rock bottom, like
Yeah.
no points, nothing. The amount of games he like saved us from just to get a point or whatever. And that is similar to you when I was like, obviously at Palace and at West Brom, players will never be called a certain level or certain this, which I understand. They're not doing it at the top level, but when you watch these players for your club with your eyes and you're like, that is like a top level player.
Yeah.
And it's when, I think West Ham were in for him and someone else, and he went to Saudi, and it's like, when you're from the favelas of Brazil, like, I don't fucking blame you. Bag
Generational wealth.
But like Elise, that's why I prefer listening to you about Elise than someone else, because you've watched him every week.
Mate, well, like last season, everyone outside Palace.
Kane.
Oh, wait, is
this the offside goal?
This looks.
So that's
That
actually
one
live.
got ruled out. That's the guy who's just
So,
scored that now.
so
Yes.
it is 1-1.
It is 1-1 now. Yes.
Damn.
Who whipped that in? That was a great ball.
Like
Hey, do you know who started this? Watch who starts this move properly. Who switches the ball?
I have a feeling it could be Elise.
Yeah.
Well, they just did a little zoom in on it. Look at that nudge,
The
mate.
ball
Look
over,
at
man.
that.
It's a great ball. He's onside.
Good cross.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, so last season, a lot of the chat was like, "Oh, Elise or Eze, who's better?" And you ask any Palace fan,
Elise's way better
Elise.
than-
It's like
Elise's way
Elise
better,
is probably
But
the best player we've
obviously
ever
the
had.
headlines just went to Eze.
Yeah, well, Eze he scored a lot of goals, and they worked very well
I thought
together.
you said Zaha, but you're the first person that made me question that. I watching Palace sporadically, I was like, Eze's the best.
Yeah.
You know how much I've fucking spoke about Eze.
Eze is great, but yeah.
He is great to watch, and
Yeah.
he's so silky, but you watch him more
Well,
than me.
I watched the Monday night game. I watched it with a couple of mates, and we were talking about Elise, and he was like, "Oh." I was saying that I think Elise is world class. He was like, "Oh, but if Elise was playing tonight, you wouldn't have won." I was like, "We would have done."
Probably,
we would have
yeah.
done because
Probably
Elise
would have,
has
yeah.
that gene of like, we're losing, just give me the ball,
Yeah.
and I'll make something happen. Which I don't. And like, I love Eze, absolutely love him, but I don't think he has that same like killer instinct.
Also, it's harder for Eze without Elise because Eze.
oh
can
yeah,
get
he just
doubled up.
like we've got
Like-
no other threat really. Like he's
you
just
saw
it's
it
so
with
hard
Liverpool
for
with
him.
Palmer the other night. Like it was they
you
knew
just-
as soon
you
as
double up
Palmer
on
got
him
the
and
ball, two went, and it was
that's,
like.
and that's how you judge a good player, right? Is like Palmer this year will get different levels of attention because he's Cole Palmer.
But also having both Elise and Eze playing together
yeah.
halves the amount of attention that one gets.
Well, and that's actually what a problem that Zaha had for so long was he was
On
still
his own.
he was just like we had like Towns on the other wing and teams would literally leave him completely open
Yeah.
and they would send 3 players to Zaha instead and he would still score like 10 goals a year.
Yeah.
Like he was he's kind of getting a game at Leon. He's now like refusing to train.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's
Well,
gone
he
on
was linked
strike.
to Leicester and
I
stuff.
didn't
Yeah, it
even
was
realise-
Leicester and Palace.
I didn't
and I was
even
like,
realise he went to Leon.
he went on loan, yeah, because I think unfortunately,
Well,
Galatasaray.
Prem.
yeah, he fell out with Galatasaray. He's gone to Leon. He's now fallen out with Leon as well. It stinks of a Palace January 10 mil.
That was good though for you.
Mate, I would probably cry.
Well, who's your current?
I wouldn't do
Who's
that.
your?
No, that's so real.
It's almost like Kamada or Sarr,
What?
right?
Come on.
Kamada or Sarr.
Kamada has been. He's.
Stop.
We're trying to have a mature footballing conversation here, mate.
Sorry,
Come
when
on,
I have a
bro.
beer, I like to attack Reeve.
I'm glad I'm just.
You're too far.
Kamada has been somewhat underwhelming
Yeah.
thus far.
Well, considering how good he was at Frankfurt.
Yeah, I saw the highlights. I was like, we're
Who
signing
was
the
the
next
lad
Messi.
who came on? The young lad on the wing.
Agbenone. We've got the same birthday. Pff, what guy?
What
So he's pretty good.
What a weird thing to bring up. Like,
So he's pretty good.
is it? No, but is he? I don't know.
No,
anything about him.
I don't really know either. He's pretty highly rated, like a
I was
winger.
gonna say, it must be okay if he's coming on.
But it
for
was proper,
Palace.
like you know when you have like an academy lad come on when your team's doing badly and they like beat their man once, everyone's like, give him the armband, mate. And I'm like, we should probably just like calm down on that. I'd like to see him get some more game
All right,
time.
13. First of all, you're wrong because Elise didn't come from the Palace Academy. But biggest loss from Palace Academy, Elise or Baker? What, Lewis Baker is that?
Lewis.
Theo Baker.
Was he in Palace?
No, he played for
Wow.
the development team.
Yeah.
This is when like
For a small
Academy.
period
Theo
of time.
tries to talk to me about like playing footy when we were younger, and I'm like,
Were you in an academy?
yeah,
What, the Albion?
Brom, yeah. Yeah.
Living the dream.
What ages?
10 to 12,
Damn.
and then my dad made me leave.
He made you leave.
I don't like saying this because everyone will go, well, I didn't want to leave. I did not want to leave at any point. Dan Ashworth was my academy manager.
Dan Ashworth, damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was at the Albion, then he worked his way up to like chief scout or whatever. But I loved it at the Albion. I was everything I wanted was there. I was playing for Albion. It was amazing. But then they changed it to I used to train Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and play on a Sunday. Yes, academy's playing a Sunday, or they did. So don't fucking try and come at me. Then when I went to sign a new contract, they changed it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and play on a Sunday.
But we had
and bear in mind I'm like 12, and we had an agreement in place. My dad did with the club that because we were home and away season ticket holders, if Albion had an away game on the Saturday, I could miss training and go to the Albion.
Yeah.
Then we went to try and sign the new contract. They were like, "Yeah,
He's going to have to train."
Well, he's going to have to train, and he can't play for the school." And we advise, we advise against going out like down the park and playing with your mates.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, he's 12, like
Yeah.
fucking 12. I'm not fucking
Signing your
signing.
life away.
But yeah, so then my dad was like, he's not signing that, and I was like, what? I'll fucking sign it. And then I went on trial at the Wolves for like 6 weeks, and they didn't sign me because, I was.
Oh, happily traded fucking loyalties at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I had an option to Blues Blues. You meet anyone who knows me or is from my area, everyone had a trial at the Blues. Like everyone. Like
Yeah.
Blues at the time were just like, we'll fucking have anyone. So I had I think a 2-week offer from the Blues or 6 weeks at the Wolves. I did 6 weeks at the Wolves and they just didn't sign me, and then I just played normal Saturday level or whatever. But
not big,
yeah.
that's fine.
But yeah, I didn't play development football like fucking Theo. That's my point.
Amy with the €2. Thoughts on the New England manager? Come on, Tommy T.
Yeah, I like it.
Happily.
What is this, fucking England or what?
German at the helm. Why not?
Oh, I don't like it. I think he
Here we
is.
go.
I think he is the best available manager we could get right. Yeah, I'm happy to admit that. I don't agree with the rules. I don't even think the England chef should be non-English. I think
Bangers and mash, mate. That's what you're having post trading.
it's not even like a Brexit thing or anything like that. It's our nation against your nation. So our nation, our gaffer,
Do you reckon
I
they're
don't
allowed to make
care.
pasta then, or
I
what?
don't care if
None
our,
of that, mate.
You got to be raised on your own.
We should only have shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
And roast dinners,
Fucking hell,
mate.
these Italians, they're energetic, aren't they? Just called on pizza and pasta.
If we can't have, if our players are English, I think the manager should be like. I think that surely is that not a normal
Yeah, like
rule
Portugal,
to have?
yeah,
like,
they just eat peri-peri chicken and fucking Portuguese tarts.
what?
Pasta and
I'll have
Pasta
a few
and
tarts. I'll play for Portugal if there's a few tarts given. Sorry.
I do think that stat where it's like no foreign manager has ever won the World
No.
Cup,
Yeah,
or like
but
with
one-
another obviously not.
One foreign
Yeah.
manager has won a major tournament. Do you know who it is and when?
No.
And he was German.
Really?
Yep.
I don't think I know that, mate.
It was 04 Greece.
Oh,
it actually?
yeah.
Damn. Well, maybe we can do that, eh?
But yeah, it was.
Oh,
Oh!
what's he done there?
No, people are misunderstanding my point of. I just don't think the same way. Do you know, like Declan Rice?
Britain should be British.
I don't agree with the granddad rule. Like it should be either you or your parents. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care if your granddad had a sip of Guinness. You shouldn't be able to play for Ireland. Like it should be your mom or dad or you. If you're born in that country or whichever way, yeah, you can play for that country.
Or
But
Haaland, man.
even that, like, would you not think really?
He wouldn't get a
genuinely,
game ahead of Harry
if
Kane,
Haaland,
let's be
if Haaland came, if we convinced him to come and play for England, you wouldn't feel a bit like that's a bit weird because he's not English, he's Norwegian. No, or would you just not?
then I
care?
suppose,
I'm
like,
sure Musiala's not really like that bothered, is he?
I think Musiala's half and half though, isn't he? Like he grew up in England, but aren't his parents German? Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, I can't. He's got like a pretty strong German link of some kind. But I mean, like, The only thing I can compare it to vaguely is like the cricket, where it's like we have like
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, though.
Some of
I
our,
don't
some of
agree
our
with
best,
it doesn't feel different.
some of the
I don't
best
think.
English cricketers of all time are.
Well, like Owen
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah,
Owen-
exactly.
But to me,
He's like,
Well, a bit like
he is like
Kevin
Irish.
Peterson.
Owen Morgan. He's not
Exactly.
even like, he's like just fully.
But I think that shows more about him than like why would an Irishman want to play for England? I don't get that.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's just like, it's like when how Declan Rice and Grealish originally went to play for Ireland was because it was like, oh, you can probably guarantee yourself
But they shouldn't have been
game.
allowed to. That's my point.
Yeah.
My issue is with the rules, not with the like. Does that make sense?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
But did you see that like apparently they didn't interview Howe? They didn't interview.
This is a
allegedly.
load of shit.
Do you reckon? Well,
Of
10
course it is.
10 interviews.
And
who
Howe
were they?
and
Who
Potter
were?
weren't-
Well,
So
who
they've
did
given
they
Howard
have?
the interview and he's left
Who were they
the room and
fucking-
they've gone.
No, I say Paddington Bear's just got his passport.
He actually-
Maybe-
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Maybe it was it.
That's a proper Englishman.
No,
that
but
is, mate.
Guillaume Balaguer was on a BBC thing earlier. I saw a clip and he was saying
it was about
Pep was
Pep,
offered
yeah.
the job
Really?
and mulled over it for a few months and come back saying, no, basically, no, because I don't know what I'm doing at the end of the season.
Yeah. I read something that it's like if City just got booted into like League Two, he would be more likely to stay as like a yeah.
No,
apparently I read that.
He said it. He said, if you get relegated to League One, I'll be manager.
That is kind of I kind of want that to happen. Just that'd be
Bullshit.
crazy.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Experiencing proper English football, that is.
But Guillaume Balaguer said
yeah.
it's 50-50 at the minute, but sources inside City think he will stay. However, when he's done at City, his next job will be international.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think.
Also, like-
I didn't think he'd do that.
Let's say Pep goes on to manage
Probably
an international
top
team.
footballer,
Any FA is going to just sack their manager probably almost straight away and be like, well, it's Pep.
For Pep,
Yeah, it's Pep Guardiola.
But
Just will do
again,
whatever.
at the end of that clip, Balaguer said, obviously, England are the main front runners. Like that's why he mulled over it
Yeah.
for 2 months. I think he was very close to taking it, but
Damn.
I think if it would have been at the end of a season, he might have done it.
Yeah.
Based on,
Yeah, just timing.
judging on how he was talking about it, but I mean, who knows? I don't think I'm with you with the Southgate thing. I just think international managers aren't that important. I just
No,
don't think
it's
they
just-
are. They're really not.
I'm a really firm believer as well that, like, let's say, obviously I'm a big Southgate fan. Let's say England go and win the World Cup in 2026. He can take so much credit for that in terms of just like how he's turned everything round.
100%.
And Dan Ashworth actually, like
Yeah.
I read a good book about like his involvement and
He knew a player when he was But no, yeah, I remember all through that. There was only like me and you. Well, not only me and you, but people I saw talking about it publicly.
Yeah.
You were heavy on him. I
I'm
was
big
heavy
on Southgate.
him, but
You know, have you watched Bellingham's
you want him?
YouTube?
You want him at Palace though?
Mate, low key. If
don't know.
Southgate went to
I don't
Palace,
know
would
about
find
that.
him
I don't
quite
know about
cool.
that.
Have you watched Bellingham's like YouTube doc series that he's done?
No, my mate has, but not me.
One thing he said that I thought was quite funny. So it was at the Euros and he was like, yeah, the thing is these days, you know, there's so much noise from the outside. You know, you've got like the journalists, you've got the TikTokers. And I was like, he's watching TikTokers, mate.
Yeah, of
I was like,
course
I
I
knew I was right to support Bellingham and Southgate. They're watching that in there. They're whacking it on the big screen.
No, I've slagged him off. He probably hates me.
I'm a big Jude Bellingham fanboy, mate.
His brother unfollowed me on Insta, so I think I don't
Did he follow
really-
you originally? What did he follow
Yeah,
you originally?
me and his brother had like Job had like a few chats and that. And
He was linked to Palace, Jovi, this season.
and obviously I said a few things about Bellingham, and he's unfollowed me. So
What, on here or just generally?
I don't know. I didn't ask him, did I, Reeve? I didn't go.
Yeah. Hey, why'd you
did
unfollow me?"
unfollow me?
Hey, bro, can you follow me back?
Yeah, what happened there?
I just noticed he unfollowed me, and I thought, oh,
Talking bullshit with the £2 Ollie, most likable guy in the game.
Really? That's lovely.
Love Matt P.
That's really lovely. Thanks, Matt
Very
P.
wholesome. And he's donated to say that as well. That's
Ollie,
thank you.
this is genuine. Ollie is very. I asked for Ollie to be on tonight.
He did actually.
I
There's
think
a Tom
Ollie.
Garratt recommendation.
Thank
I'm
you.
a
Thank you,
big
Tom.
fan of Ollie. I think his stuff is really, really good. And like,
It's confusing me a little bit here because my name is also Ollie.
yeah, but no one calls you Ollie. We call you fucking Jew said turkey or like.
You said turkey. What the fuck does that even mean?
What McGregor said about Nunes has scored. But if I haven't watched a game, I'll go and watch Ollie and see what he says about the game, and I'll think, and then I'll watch the highlights and think, oh yeah, and piece it all together. That is genuinely.
That's very
Oh,
nice.
so you don't come up with your own ideas?
Not always, no.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm happy to admit that.
Yeah.
That's why it's quite nice being a Palace fan. You can be neutral. As much as everyone thinks you hate that team.
I feel like I can actually have a convo about Palace, mainly through what you've spoke about. I can go, oh no, well, this, and that, because I think he actually knows his shit.
Yeah. Ollie said so.
Half time, 0-0 Albion. Conor boys.
Jack Sherwood with the £2. Ollie, thoughts on Deeney team of the week? Garth Class.
Garth, Crooks, Deeney. But, mate, Troy Deeney's team of the week is just...
Have you never watched all this?
The Garth Crooks team of the week.
So Ollie had like a...
Don't be offended. I actually don't watch.
It's fine, mate. I don't take it personally.
Ollie, he doesn't even watch mine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Which is offensive.
Genuinely do not watch TikTok. I'm horrible at social media.
The odd TikTok he uploads, I'll watch.
Yeah.
But one of my best
Not
mates...
reciprocated.
I only
He's asked me
use
to
it
be
to
groomed at
upload.
his wedding, right? But he doesn't watch my fucking TikToks.
But to be groom at your wedding.
Having said that,
How does that
Oh,
work?
sorry, no. Groomsman.
yeah.
Big difference.
I'm marrying Tom. News is out, guys.
No, so Ollie had a segment where he'd react each week to Garth Crooks' team of the week.
It was just box office, mate.
So ridiculous. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
no, I used to see.
But now they've
Garth
got
Crooks'
Troy
team of the week come
Deeney
up
in,
on
who just is
BBC.
just good.
Yeah.
What he did one the other week where Deeney was like, I think it was Damsgaard was in. He was like, my mate went to the Brentford game and he said Damsgaard was good, so he's in my team. I was like, you could have at least pretended to.
I rate that though. I actually rate that though. Like when we do team of the weeks, I don't know what
You
people
can't watch
think.
every game,
We don't
yeah.
watch every
You can't,
game.
yeah.
Obviously, we either go on what we've heard, what we see from the highlights. Or even if you just go on like a rating or something. I am not ashamed to admit sometimes I'll go
That's
on.
what I do. I watch the highlights and then go to any ratings app and go, okay, so it's reaffirmed what I thought from.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to go, oh, he scored 2 goals, but he dropped to 6.
Yeah, but what about
yeah.
his passing accuracy? He didn't look very good that game. So
Jack
watched
the
them on
£2 thoughts on Barca playing a La Liga match in Miami.
yeah, that's kind of mad. Isn't it?
Wait, what?
We're getting the NFL.
They're playing
this, right?
Barca Atletico in Miami, or allegedly in December.
Is that confirmed?
I think La Liga have confirmed it can happen. They're cancelled. I
I didn't know what he was doing there when he was like,
Yeah.
like
he loves Miami. Oh, no, okay.
He's going to
That's
Miami.
utter woke nonsense.
That's a yank nonsense.
What the fuck is that? 2 of the biggest teams in Spain are playing a game in Miami. What is that, a league game?
Yeah, league game. Because obviously Super Cup's been in Saudi for
I don't
year
give
or
a
two.
fuck. If they even dare to play Fulham Brentford in
I'm sure they
Ohio,
won't make it across to America, mate. Don't worry about that.
I think the thing is you
says the Arsenal fan from Leicester. No, right, mate.
No, I'm saying the point why that's gone over there is because they're 2 massive teams.
Yeah.
They're not going to take.
I would love to know what the Spanish fan reaction to that is.
Utter yank nonsense.
I wasn't robbing the joke. I was reading chat. Guys.
To be fair, Spanish fans don't travel well, do they?
Yeah, the away end is non-existent.
Yeah, but still, that's fucking. I've seen you went to Betis the other week. That's my favourite Spanish team.
Well, we went to Seville and we went to, it's called like a Peña Betica. So it's like it's a bar that's basically Betis themed / sponsored.
Right.
Went with my girlfriend and it was, so I actually have a girlfriend.
No, but we mean like real life.
Oh, real life. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, so basically it was the Seville Betis, the city derby. And I was like, let's go to a Peña Betica and watch the game. Tickets were like 150 quid
What's a
each.
Peña Betica?
It's I don't know what Peña means, but it's like a bar that's exclusively for Betis fans, and they have Seville ones.
Do you
as well.
have to prove that you support Betis?
So
to
no,
get in?
basically,
Tattoo, and he went.
yeah, I got one specifically just for the game.
More. Show me more.
Yeah, I'll do that for a pint.
You're a tatted man now, anyway.
I actually am hashtag tatted, so whatever.
I know a Betis fan, and she basically said it's fine, you're welcome to go to the game, and they'll welcome you in. We watched the Betis game there, and it was sick. But then we were leaving the Peña Betica. Seville's a lovely city. The bar
I've never
itself,
been. I wanna go.
Oh mate, it's I can't recommend it enough. It's really, really nice. Basically, the bar itself is really dingy. There's no natural light. You wouldn't go there for a drink, right? And I dragged Amy with me.
You don't know me very well.
Yeah. And I was like,
Prime Garratt.
I'd go to a fucking rat house for a pint.
I went.
Goal. Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Or was that? Oh, they're not
It's
happy about
Robert
something.
Lewandowski. Go on, carry on.
So we were leaving. I was like, it was a bad game. Betis lost 1-0. It was a horrendous game to watch. To Seville in the city derby. And I was like, at least we went to watch the game. We're in the city. It's a good thing to do. We leave, literally 100 metres down the road. There's this beautiful bar with candle-lit tables outside, and they've got a big screen on. And I was like, We could have just gone there.
Watched it there.
We could have gone there.
But was the atmosphere good in the?
It was good. It was good. But they were like, because it's the big game for them, and they were playing really badly. They were like just going mad, like the.
So more just a miserable vibe.
Yeah, yeah. It was, and it was just like, if you actually watch a lot of La Liga games,
It's boring.
they just descended to chaos by the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Every game I've watched this season ended in red
Derby's
cards.
They're also
Yeah.
boring because they all play the same way. There's no.
Yeah. Often a team goes 1-0 up and they just go, that's it. We're just done. We're done. We're gonna make this game
You're
the
done.
worst game. You're done.
You're done.
will
But I
say
would recommend it. It was still
This is
fun.
probably going to get ruled out. I don't know
Why?
if you've seen the replay, he's literally pushed him in the back as he's gone to header.
I'll
so-
push you in the back in a minute, Stan, if you keep
Alright.
talking. Oh, no.
I mean, that's just, you might get away
Is it
with
bad? I don't know who that is.
It's whoever their camera.
Because they've just got loads of La Masia kids in now, haven't they?
Who have been cooking, by the way.
Yeah, they've been unreal.
RH13 with the 250. Where did Ollie get his knuckle dusters?
Yeah. I'm a ring man. What can I say? I can run you through them one by one.
You like
it
the
probably
ring?
doesn't mean that, but
You like,
well,
you like rings?
yeah.
Do you like rings? Do you like rings?
Well, quite clearly it does.
Yeah, no, I've got 5 of them, mate.
You love
Got 5 rings.
You love putting your finger up a
And-
ring.
yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
I do it
Like the
mul-
Olympics.
Just a
multiple times a
question.
day.
Just a question. Just a question.
Resi with a 5. Tom, score prediction for the Cardiff West Brom game. I predict 2-1 to the Diff.
I think you meant the Cardiff. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, lad. If you score a goal, I'll send you a picture of my cock.
and are you going to the game?
Yeah, I'm going, but lad, we'll fucking it'll be 2 or 3-0. We'll fucking hammer you, lad.
Oh, he's gone. He's had his fun and he's going home now, guys.
There's an alarm going off, by the way.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry.
Don't worry. It's just there's a
If we
been a
burn in
bomb.
flames, it's
there's been a bomb downstairs and we're carrying on streaming.
we ended our lives doing what we loved.
Did we?
Did we? Rosie with the £2. Welcome. Yeah,
I
you
did.
did actually. Some funds to buy Reeve Lemsip, eh? Feel better. Thank you very much.
Are you better now? No.
I still got a bit of a cold.
Oh, come here.
Oh, that makes me feel way better, man. Oh, he's giving me a kiss live on air, guys.
I love you, mate.
Oh, I love you too, man.
I really do love you. No, I'm not on drugs. I've just had a few beers.
Oh,
I do.
Good times,
I feel like people get like confused with the vlog, like everything. I don't hate Lewis. I don't. This may ruin the whole facade.
No, he doesn't hate anyone.
I don't
apart from
hate
Theo.
anyone. I genuinely, yeah. No, I do love Reeve the most. You know I'd say that to their faces.
Yeah.
You know I'd say that.
Yeah.
But I do love everyone on here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking on pitch side.
Not you though, Stan. Unfortunately, you haven't made the cut long enough, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Who? What's his name? Who's him in the corner?
I'm not here. I don't exist.
Stanley's wearing 3/4 jorts, so
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, actually,
I don't know what the
man.
fuck
What's
to
wrong
say
with that?
about
That
that. lad.
downstairs combo is insane.
Honestly.
The fucking what are they? Sambas as well.
Yeah.
No, they're gazelles. No,
No, they're Sambas, yeah.
no, they're all right. They're all right. The 3/4
Well,
jorts are criminal, but
Jorts.
whatever.
Jake Thompson with the £2. Do you prefer the new format of the Champions League? Honestly, not really
you know
experienced
what?
anything different.
I did to begin with. Now I don't think I do.
Yeah. I couldn't, because by the time they've all played each other, I still don't know what the fuck's going on. So
I still think you're
I
going to
know
get
that-
the
I know
same
that-
outcome of like the best teams are going to be in the latter stage. I don't think it matters
Yeah.
that much.
the bottom eight get cut, right? And then the top 8 go through
And the
straight away.
middle
And the
16,
middle,
yeah.
they have to play each other for
Yeah.
another game.
What do you think?
So when does
They've asked what do you think about the new format?
I think it's a good concept, but like it is a bit. I don't know. It's new. It's kind of hard to follow.
The thing I like about it is, so obviously there's been a few hammerings, haven't there? Like who did someone beat? Who did Bayern beat? Like 9-2 or something.
Oh, that was
Zagreb.
yeah, something like that.
The good
yeah.
thing about that is we haven't got to see an away game.
Yeah.
We've seen that once. and then they're just
Yeah.
gonna,
They've
Yeah.
done it, and then yeah.
I guess it also means like because it's a top 8 go through automatically. Then there's the 16, and then
Yeah.
they get like at least then. I mean, to be finishing the top 8 is a good shift. Like you've got to win a lot of
100%.
games to do that.
Yeah.
I know, like the only thing I could base it on is I know a lot of people who play Football Manager, and they're like, "Oh, it's amazing." Last year they were like, "It's so good. It's such a good way of doing it. It's way better." You don't.
Why
Just
have they come to
because
that
they were
conclusion?
they were like the first ones to experience the new format. Does that make sense?
Oh, so people that played Football Manager
Yeah.
experienced the
Before
season
real life did, yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
So the gatekeeping, really. That's what
Exactly.
they did. Okay.
But I don't understand
it's
though.
such a good format because I've been using it for the last 3 months.
You probably wouldn't get it because, like, I play Football Manager, but I don't understand how
I can't believe he tried to like be like, you wouldn't get it. Like that's a cool thing to know. Like
the
fucking hell.
only thing I don't get is how is there still Europa League playoffs as well?
No, apparently, I thought Europa League and that stayed the same. Apparently, the Europa League is the same.
But
I'll be honest. I don't know.
So
it's doing my head in.
So it's because obviously there's the 8 and then there's the 16 and then the 16 play each other, right?
Yeah, because the bottom 8 get cut.
Yeah, do the losers of those 16
I don't
go
know.
and play the Europa League?
I don't know.
And they still do
I
that?
actually don't know.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they go to the conference.
Because there's so many games
I
then.
don't know,
Otherwise,
I don't know. We got MU Hyena D with the £5. Hope you feel better, Reeve. Just a heads up, you have some lemon lemsip powder on your tea. Oh wait, you've been sniffing gear. That's why. RH1313. Stan dresses like a Simpsons background character. I agree.
Nice.
You
Well
fucking do.
Well done. That's brilliant.
Like hit and run, lad.
what game?
Oh, we got no one. No
That was a
one.
great game.
Oh, here we go.
No
No one
drop-downs.
drops down anymore.
So you just play the competition you're in.
I like that though. So then the Europa is whoever starts Europa, the
Yeah.
winners come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's better
Yeah, it was kind of unfair on Europa, wasn't it?
because how many times would the team for the Champions League? Well, actually, I don't know. How many times would the
Oh, God, what did he say?
team drop in?
Go on, just little
How nice
that
is
little
the,
dinky
is
cross.
the Bayern kit?
That's it.
Yeah, it's
oh,
lovely.
it's so nice.
The fucking.
I love the Barca one as well. To be fair.
Oh yeah, the new Barca.
Yeah,
stuff,
it's really
but
nice.
It's the Adidas Originals, isn't it? Bayern.
What's the name? They have like a name for that strand with the little. It's got a name.
Homosexuals.
That is. I don't think that's it.
Oh, okay. sorry.
That might be. That might be.
Yeah, I was just checking.
no,
Wait,
I
what
don't-
part of me? Do you mean like a?
Yeah, do you know
foil
they
bit of
did?
the kit?
Yeah, the trefoil.
Trefoil. But that's the
Yeah,
Adidas
but they
logo.
called
treble.
they called
City did that.
The trefoil is the Adidas
yeah,
logo.
but they called like this year they had like the Arsenal United Bayern.
Yeah.
That was an anticlimactic story. I'm sorry about that.
That
They
was
brought it
shit.
back. They
Don't
brought
ever
it
say.
back.
Don't ever.
I'll just leave.
Yeah, you're done.
Okay, yeah.
You're
I'm
done.
watching Leicester Forest on Friday. Yes, I have.
It's Friday night footy, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got Ollie Aina in my FPL, so I'm going to watch that.
doing.
Oh, that's nice.
Sorry, Leeds doing. They're doing a live show. Oh, they're doing a live show in the day from the King Power for Premier. Because she works for. Who does she work for? Premier.
It's your girlfriend.
Yeah, I should know. It's like Premier League, but not like UK Premier League. It's like the what?
Oh,
Premier League Productions.
Sure.
Yes, PLP. Oh my god, you fucking know. You know Scotty,
man.
lad.
This guy.
Yeah, for PLP, she's doing that. She was like, I don't know why we're doing that. I was like, that's quite a big derby. Like,
Yeah,
East
yeah,
Midland-
yeah.
I know
It's-
it's,
it's
not.
one- it's the biggest
It's not
East
Forest
Midland
derby,
derby,
or who would Leicester's big derby be actually?
It's probably Forest.
Yeah, but yeah, Forest would probably say derby, but it's
Yeah.
close,
yeah.
isn't it? But
Is it not
Is it-
Coventry? Leicester Coventry?
oh,
Is that not massive?
maybe, yeah,
Is it-
do
I
you
know
know-
it's a derby, but
Where
I
does
don't
where
know.
does
It's not- yeah, but
they
Walsall
don't play
fit?
it.
They hate
Fine.
Forest
Is
more
Walsall
than-
near there?
No, so this is like central Midlands.
Okay.
West Midlands, which is obviously Albion Wolves is the big derby.
Yeah.
Then Blues Villa.
Yeah.
Walsall
Oh,
is
they're
like
in there somewhere.
right by Albion and Wolves. But
Oh! 3-1
Rafinha, mate, he's
on
been
his right
unreal.
foot as well.
Is he
what
captain?
a finish! Yeah, he's got the.
How's he manage that?
Armband. Yeah, so Walsall are like. To be honest, Walsall are probably. Say that's Wolves, that's Albion. Walsall are there.
Okay, yeah.
So if we played them,
It would be.
but we just never.
Yeah.
Are they like
play
league? Are they
Walsall.
even in the league
They're League
now?
2, but I think
Yeah.
they're top of.
Oh yeah, because they were in the League Cup this year, weren't they? I think.
No,
Walsall.
Walsall are top of their league, or they were top of the league, but I can't remember which league.
Oh,
they're
they.
in.
That's what I thought because they played Leicester in the League Cup, I think, and they went to Peds.
Walsall are in League 2, but they are second in League 2.
Oh right, okay.
So it's one of them where I look out for Walsall's results and be like, oh, I hope they do well. But if they was in my league,
You'd
I'd
hate 'em.
fucking hate them. Yeah.
That's what I have with Millwall actually. I would love because sometimes,
said no one ever about Millwall.
but Millwall in the Prem for Palace would just be great. It would just be good. Like
For the police, it wouldn't.
yeah, but
Reminder, you lads said Rafinha should move to Fulham at the start of the season. I will veto that as a response. Theo
Who did
said
say that?
So
Damn.
let's not,
Hey,
Let's
also,
not-
But he
also-
has
gospel.
blown
no,
up
no, no.
this year,
This
to be
is
fair.
more. This proves more how shit, how average Villa really are because they only beat Bayern 1-0. So fuck off, Villa.
And Barca notoriously are pretty average, so
They've been fucking really
yeah.
good this year, haven't they?
That little dynamic of like Barca with La Masia and Madrid Galacticos this year is. It's the Clasico on.
Someone said, I've never seen a Pamecano have a good game. He's in that 11.
I said that the other week.
He's in the
I said that the other
11.
week.
So I did a video because of what you
I tweeted it,
something
yeah.
and someone else.
Oh, was that you that tweeted?
I said I've never seen
team
him.
of 11 players that you've never seen.
I said like he can join Liao and someone else.
Yeah,
the players I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
seen play
Yeah.
well who are
like
allegedly really
these
good.
elite players who just aren't good.
Yeah.
Like they're elite. Well, they're apparently elite, but they're just not good when I watch them.
Yeah.
Upamecano is
Is the epitome of that,
fucking
yeah.
donkey. I'd rip that cunt to shreds, and I'm shit and fat.
He's just
I'm an
molded it back to Lewandowski.
I'm a fucking
there.
alcoholic. I'm not really.
Yeah, no, that was all just banter, wasn't it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was banter. Yeah.
I'm honestly not an alcoholic.
Oh,
no!
it's the
how's
new
that happened?
set. Jeez.
How's that happened? It's been on the floor the entire time.
I think it dropped over, lad.
It's just there's just so much vibes and pressure going on in the room.
Combination.
Ollie with the £2. Good name, mate.
Great name.
Winners of each tournament, Champions League, etc. I'm probably going to have to. I'd go Chelsea for the conference, but I'm probably going to
Yeah.
have to look at who is in the Europa.
Who is there? Spurs, obviously. I don't even know anyone
I
else.
feel like Real Madrid are just
There's probably
gonna
some
win
good
the-
Spanish teams in there. Do you think Madrid are going to do Champions League? I've got a little feeling
Yeah.
about Barca.
Really?
I just feel good about Barca right now. Don't really know why.
Damn. It's half time in the game anyway. We don't have a half time quiz, but
Well, Tom said he's going to do a halftime quiz, allegedly.
yeah, that's true.
Allegedly.
And let's have a look at some of the Europa League teams.
Yeah, who's in there? I'll have to get this up as well.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, United.
Yeah, I mean,
Are Leon any
do I
good?
really want United? Why not? Let's go Fenerbahce.
Who's
Jose Mourinho.
I was going to say.
man.
I was just about to say who is Jose Mourinho managing these days? Fenerbahce. That would be quite fun.
Fenerbahce
They've actually got some
for
good
the
players as
Europa
well.
League, man.
They also they did all right last year in the Conference League. I think Fenerbahce.
They've got Dzeko.
Mate, I went to go and watch them last year in Turkey.
Saint Maximum plays
Yeah,
for Fenerbahce.
I think he's on loan or something from Saudi. They've got someone else as well. I went to go and watch them last year, and they had just the most random. They had Tadic as well last year. It was very rogue, very rogue.
Why not, mate? Fenerbahce for the Europa League. Let's do it. Good luck.
I mean, his record, Mourinho with Roma consistently got far, didn't he? In like Europa and Conference League, I think.
Mourinho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still talking?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Thomas with
Nice.
5. Shout out my boy Matt
Beer
Tierney.
after.
Just got married to his cousin. What the fuck? Is
Oh, you actually did it that time. Jesus. Right.
that a real thing?
Sorry, what was that? Mourinho got married to his cousin?
No.
Oh, right.
Shout
Sorry.
out to my boy Matt Tierney. Just got married to his cousin. Not first cousin, surely.
Many happy returns.
We love here,
It's
don't we?
someone's birthday. Isn't it?
That's what I'll be saying at your wedding. I'm going to embarrass you at your wedding.
fucking hope
I'm
not.
gonna be so-
Ben Reed with the 5. Like Tom said about Pereira Albion, Rafinha for me at Leeds genuinely just ridiculous.
Oh,
man.
yeah, but yeah.
So glad he's getting the praise now.
No,
Stupid
but
player.
Rafinha got his flowers.
Yeah, Pereira
That's
did.
He
why
was
he
the best
got the
player.
move.
Yeah.
Like, at the time, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not fucking... not embarrassed, but I will say this.
Ashamed.
I think Pereira was as good at Albion that Elise was at Palace and Rafinha was at Leeds. I think he was that level. But,
Yeah.
And I think it's been proven now. He's now in the Brazil
Yeah.
squad. Pereira should have gone to a big top 10 team in the Premier League, but he chose...
Kashola.
Which I
That's
don't
what it's like-
blame. I really don't blame, but...
That's, mate, I will die on the hill that like, if Zaha got a move to Arsenal in like 2018, 2019, people would view him now as like a little, like a moany, oh, he was crap, he never left Palace,
Yeah.
but he was...
Do you ever hear... oh, no, you probably wouldn't have, but when Balassi went at me on Twitter...
No.
Yeah.
Mate, Balassi's jokes.
It was about Zaha, and I can't remember exactly what happened. I'm sure someone in the chat will fucking know or bring it up. It was something like...
We've seen the Discord.
Something would have happened with... I think it when Zaha got sent off against someone. I can't remember. And he didn't get many reds.
No, he actually didn't,
But
yeah.
there was the one red, and it might have been Watford. Am I right?
He definitely got sent up against Southampton once.
I remember he got...
Was it like recent or like recent-ish?
No, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And something happened, and I quote tweeted it being like, I was like, I don't know the bloke personally, and no ill feelings to him at all, but this bloke comes across like a prick.
Yeah.
Like, he just does come across like a prick, like someone who I could imagine players who play with him behind his back are like, oh, fucking hell, like this. Obviously, he produces it on the pitch, so it's like you can't say much. But basically, that was the premise of the tweet.
Yeah.
And Balassi replied to me being like, "You've never met him, you don't know him. Who the fuck are you?" Like,
That's my guy, Yannick Balassi, mate.
Like chatting about him online, this and that. And I was like,
There's your the film that you're talking about earlier.
Red one.
and I just
Looks
thought,
good,
and I just thought, I was like, what do I? First of all, what do I really say about that? Because no, I don't know him.
Yeah.
So, and he's just defending his mate, and I'm just like, I was like, whatever.
Have you seen Balassi's career post Palace? Like the route he's done. He's in
Ollie.
Brazil now.
Ollie,
You probably have.
Brazil in the
Yeah.
moment. Jesus.
this isn't. I'm
You
not.
have seen it.
No, I am
No.
not.
Did you speak about it like last week on this pod? Balassi.
Balassi?
Yeah, in Brazil.
No.
No, I was joking. You didn't do that.
Oh,
It's fine.
no, my point was,
Sorry, carry on.
Too quick for
I'm
the
not.
show. Mate.
I am not hanging on the fact he tweeted me and tried to come at me because
That's good though.
I played Bop It against him once, actually.
Really
Bop it.
bop it. Oh, what a game, bro.
Yeah.
what a game!
What a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we actually going to pretend like Balassi was like
Please don't
decent?
forget.
He was actually not as good as people like to
Thank you.
He wasn't.
Thank you.
The amount
He
of
was shit.
The amount of games where he was just the most like, you knew in the first 2 minutes of a game if Balassi was going to be there or not. He'd always beat his man, and then he'd get to the byline and he'd just like cross it, goal kick,
Yeah.
goal kick, goal kick. And you're just like, oh my God, just slow it down. But when he was on it, he was unreal.
Oh,
and he
God.
always was on it in big games, which helped.
Cathal, Tom, have you told the lads about the time you faked your nan's death to get out of the exam in America? That isn't true. It was my granddad. It was my granddad. And I don't fucking, this should be a backside chat, but I don't feel bad about this. Both my granddads have been dead for 15 years. And basically, oh God, this is actually so fucking bad. When we was in America, all the foreign lads, we'd all book our flights for like the start of December, but the end of your semester was actually like December 15th, and we're like, and if you could speak, it would be one of them where you could miss the latter classes because it was like it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But I had this one class,
Time's
I'd
fizzling
already
out.
booked my flight, and they were like, yes, we've got an exam on December 14th. And I'm like, fuck, like my flight's booked on like December 5th. I was like,
And you can't change it.
when I had no money.
No, but
Yeah.
okay then.
Yeah.
I was
wasn't
like,
like free-
fuck. So I messaged my professor being like, my granddad's died. I've got to go back for the funeral. And he's like, oh my God, like, no problem. I'll give you an A on the exam. You don't even have to sit the exam. I'm like, get in.
But he's already been dead at that
He's
point.
been dead like 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, so
but
I-
you say 15 years from. Yeah, but that's still what?
No.
7, 8 years.
So my first granddad died when I was.
Oh, you mean 15 years from when the.
And my second granddad died when I was 10.
Sure,
So
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So at least like about 15 years, both of them.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Technically, technically, he had died.
I didn't lie.
You wasn't wrong.
I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I didn't
It's a
lie.
really
I
late
just,
funeral.
Yeah, I just said.
Yeah, the examiner didn't go, well, when did he die? And you were like,
I never. No, but again, I didn't lie. I never said I've got to go back for the funeral. I just said my granddad's
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
And they were
fill
like,
in the blank.
Gotta go back
Do the
to
math.
Gotta go back to look after the family, you know. Like it's tough, man. Oh, he died 10 years ago, but every
Long time ago,
December
yeah.
I gotta go home and.
yeah,
And,
be there for Christmas.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not a piece of shit. Well, I am, but you all know that anyway. That's why you watch me. Anurin. That's a crazy name. Anurin Williams with the 199. Question for you all: Swansea or Cardiff? I'll go Swansea.
Yeah, Swansea.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that's so unanimous
too,
based on
man.
basically nothing. Yeah.
It's not even that.
Wilfred Boney
what-
scored some goals for Swansea.
I have never
It would
been
go wild.
the scariest ground I've ever been on in my life is Ninian Park. Did you ever go to Ninian Park?
Why is that? the
I've never been to
scariest
watch
ground you've ever been?
any
So
either of them in
Ninian
Wales.
Park was like I think it was only like 12,000, and I went. It was like a Wednesday night. I went with my dad, and you get there, and I got in the away end.
And everyone's speaking this weird language.
No, we're not in the away end. They're not, Reeve.
No, I meant just around
Around.
the ground.
Yeah,
Like-
The
you've never been
vibe.
to away games, so shut up. Got in the away end. Sorry. Got in the away end. And when I'm like following my dad, waiting for him to get to the seat, I'm like, oh no. The closer it gets to the home.
How old are you at this point?
It was 2005, 6 or 10.
So pretty scary at a young age.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but Reeve, not even that. So the closer it gets to the home end, I'm like, oh, please, this is our seat. We get right, and I'm talking, and the separation from home
Just
and
one steward.
was a net.
Oh.
So I'm here. You're a Cardiff fan. There's a net, and my dad's obviously like, no, I'll stand there, son.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, great, because I know what my dad's like anyway. As soon, honestly, you fucking English this, and I'm like, Dad, please don't say anything. Like, just don't say anything. About 10 minutes in, you fucking Welsh fuckers, all this, like, and I'm like, Dad, please stop. They're gonna fucking kill us, mate. We drew 1-1, which I think, in the grand scheme of things,
Help things.
if we'd have won, I think that might have been a lot worse. But that is by far the scariest place I've ever been. And then they moved to the new ground, and the new ground's like, it's nowhere near the same atmosphere.
No.
Ninian Park was so fucking scary. But
There's a bit of a weird gap at the end of the ground, isn't it? There's like the goal and the
what,
end of
the
the
new
stand.
one?
Yeah.
With
There's
the
like
new, with
you
the
could
new one,
easily run behind
you're
it.
in
and
a corner,
Yeah.
and like you're not really near the fan. Like obviously the standard is like sheep shaggers or fucking English fucking this and that. Like which that comes with the English, and also Cardiff are one of the only teams I've seen rush the gates at the Hawthorns. Like usually, if you're looking at away ends, like it'd be a full away end, but then you see like the steps.
yeah.
Cardiff,
Good.
it was just they rushed the away ends, they rushed the gates, and the whole end was just bodies. Like it was fucking carnage. Like
One of my like earliest football memories is going to watch Palace Millwall, and so like where the away fans
At
at
the
Palace.
Den?
No, at Palace.
Okay.
And where the away
is
fans.
that a derby, by the way?
It's not like a derby, but like there is a hatred there,
Yeah.
South London. So like where the away fans sit now is at like, the other end to where like the HFO5 fanatics are, whatever.
Yeah.
But before they used to be literally right next to them, like basically
Oh, wow.
on the other end. I remember Ben Watson scored like a 94th minute
Albion
equaliser.
legend.
FA Cup winner, mate.
Yeah,
Scored the
he
winner
scored
against
FA
City.
Cup.
He scored.
I nearly went then.
He scored in like the 94th minute equaliser, and my dad went, "We've got to go. Leave right now." And he then,
Carry on.
Carry on.
he was like, "We've got to go right now." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Look over there. The away end, just half the stand was empty. The other half of the fans had just run into." The other half of the fans had just run into like where the border was between the Homesdale and the Arthur Way, and were just like trying to rush into the Palace end. And I was like,
How old were you there at the time?
8 or 9?
Yeah,
Fucking
it's
hell.
scary,
Maybe,
innit, bro.
And I was like,
fucking
so
scary.
when you talk about away ends, I have a fascination with people who buy their season ticket next to the away end.
Intentionally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to give it. I'm like, I've been to like,
Oh, just to give it
Yeah.
all. Oh, I thought you just meant maybe that's just the seat they're giving.
yeah, no,
like,
but it's like, Brighton is one where I'm always like, I'm often
that fake derby.
yeah. Obviously, you know, Brighton fans, they are crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy. It's a crazy.
It's lethal
The
day
atmosphere. I
out.
was like, nothing I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Lethal day out.
No, I'll keep this PG-13, all right? But basically, like, there's some guys who sit there and they just give it all game. And I'm like, do you do this every week?
Yeah.
Like, how do you have the minerals
I
to
can't
do
lie
this
though.
every
I can't lie though. On an away game, there's nothing better than going near
Yeah.
you outside. The fucking...
I remember, mate, like...
Oh, no, you're obviously never
Yeah, you
gonna
never do it. Yeah, but it's just
if
funny.
you're winning, you're like, you fuck you,
Yeah.
near you outside. Like that is funny to
Yeah.
do.
There is
Like,
something so satisfying about, like, when you're winning, you do, like, you smile, you go, like,
Yeah, you.
I don't know you. You're probably really nice.
I actually had a really funny one at QPR last year when we drew 2-2. Albion were 2-1 up, and the whole game, I'd caught eyes with this guy.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
he,
crazy.
He just kept, him and his mate were going like, obviously the wanker thing, like.
And you were like, that's a bit of me.
But not.
You mean you outside now?
Not,
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll see that there.
but not your standard like wanker. He was like, you, what? Like basically you wank your mate off, and I was like, yeah, you cheeky chappy.
Yeah.
And we was going to each other all game, not forced. We were giving abuse to each other all game.
Got you.
But like abusing, like in actually a nice sense. It was like.
Just double check he's still there.
Yeah, I was like, are you still watching? I was like,
That's a good bit of play, wasn't it?
and then they got the penalty, and he was giving it loads to me, and I was like, and I was just like not looking. And and they missed the penalty, so we saved it. So I'm like, you fucking cunt. Then genuinely after the game, I'm assuming him messaged me being like, oh bro,
Gentleman's agreement. That was a great.
yeah, it was somewhat along them lines of like, oh, mate, do you know what? Fucking fair play, good bit of banter today. And I was like, I like that. There was no, like, I don't want to punch his head.
Yeah.
He don't want to punch my head. Like it was just
Bit of self-awareness.
We took the piss out of each other all game, and it was just like just a good bit of crack.
Wholesome.
Yeah, well, it's like when you play football as well. Like, I think it's good to have a bit of
Yeah,
bit
as soon as the
of
whistle goes,
But yeah,
you
you
know,
just go
let's
shake
No,
hands.
no,
and
not
that's-
with the ref.
What you-
I hate refs
Okay, right.
with every fibre in my being.
Every single one, no exception.
I was saying to these lads the other week, the funniest thing I've ever seen on a football pitch, I played with a guy and he got flagged offside and he went sprinting over to the linesman and just got in his face and he went, did I fucking bully you at school or something?
Did he?
No, I don't know.
Mate,
You never know.
Oh, you got
think
feel
that's
for them at that point.
I just think that's really funny because the linesman was just there with his flag out going, I don't know.
And it wasn't someone from the other team's subspace.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the fact they even have a linesman for me is like
that's
crazy.
proper that. James with a 5.
Hang on. We missed loads.
No, I'm going back. I'm way back.
Yeah, no, your way.
Need a goal either way in the Liverpool second half for £1,100. Wish me some fucking luck, boys. Also, Burnley
yeah.
a good
Wish luck.
last man standing pick for Saturday. Not bad yourself. Burnley a good
you.
one last man for Saturday.
What?
Who are they playing Saturday?
Who Burnley?
Who has
so?
Burnley last man standing? It's Premier League, lad. I don't know who to pick him or last man standing.
Have you done City already?
I'll show you because I had 2 goes. So my first one I'm out. I had Arsenal, Villa, and then Chelsea. Chelsea drew to Forest. I've had Bournemouth, Liverpool, Arsenal, and City so far. I'm thinking this weekend
Brentford
or Brighton. But
Who got
every
Ipswich?
time,
Brentford have Ipswich at home.
Yeah.
every time I pick against Brighton, pick against Wolves, they fucking do me, the dingle cunts. So
I think Brentford's
Wolves
the most
got? Sorry,
solid.
Brentford.
Ipswich at home, innit?
Away at Brighton. I'm thinking of Brighton.
Brighton
They
have
could get a
actually
result
Brighton
there
have
as
dropped
well.
points at home this year though. Ipswich and Forest didn't beat either of them. Hate watch.
Second half's kicked off, by the way,
Jake Thompson
guys.
with the £2 off topic, but should use mash. You should get mashtag on the pod. Mashtag really.
I love Mashtag. I speak to Mashtag. He's a good lad, but I don't know how that would go down with the fellas. Anyway,
Nico with a 2. Is Crystal Palace the 5th biggest club in London? Question mark.
the 5th. Well, it goes Chelsea, Arsenal,
Yeah.
Spurs,
West Ham.
West Ham.
There's Charlton.
No.
Yeah, no,
Are you
it's
the only
fifth.
other Premier League team in the Prem?
Fulham.
Premier League,
Fulham.
the London team.
Oh, I think
No. Palace are bigger.
I'd like to think
Fulham.
Palace is bigger than Fulham. Yeah.
Fulham.
No, you said it. You asked the question.
Fulham.
He asked the question. Are there any other Premier League
I
teams
think
in
we're
London?
fifth. I'll take that.
I'd
mate.
put Palace.
Brentford. That's another
they're
Premier
big,
League team
yeah.
in London.
No,
I'm answering the question.
no, we're on about.
You know, one thing that always makes me laugh is when they do it. So Palace Brentford, for some reason, both fixtures have been on Super Sunday. The opening day and in February.
You got
And they-
robbed of a goal in that.
Don't get me started, mate.
All right, never mind.
They go, oh, it's the London derby.
Wait,
Brentford Palace. I'm like, I
Yeah.
actually quite like Brentford. I
That's
have
a bit
nothing
like,
against
that's
them.
a bit like if Albion play Leicester. It's a Midlands
Yeah.
derby. No,
it
isn't.
I
at
got-
all.
I got
we don't
cooked.
give a fuck about Leicester. Leicester don't give a fuck about us.
I got cooked a few weeks ago because in the League Cup it was Brentford, Leyton Orient, and they called it a London derby. And I went, oh, well, that's a load of like nonsense. And all Brentford and Orient fans were like, no, we actually hate each other.
That's because they're tiny.
But they had like a massive scrap at Liverpool Street like a few years ago. And there was loads of arrests, and it
shit.
was like,
not a train station.
What?
Look,
all
it was-
fucking 10 of them. Fucking.
There were- mate, there were-
Leyton Orient and Brentford.
bro,
Are we
you just
fucking
wait.
Shit?
I felt like a fraud.
I've been on both grounds. There's about 10 of them each team. What you on about?
It's because they were all in prison
Scrap
post
him.
that scrap, mate. That's why.
Fucking, that's embarrassing.
Well, I was
so
getting
funny.
roasted.
All the bear with the £2. Hi, Ollie. When's
All
the
the Bear.
Garth Crooks crossover coming?
All the bear is a Palace fan on Twitter. I know.
there you
Well,
go.
why don't you fucking marry him then? Answer the question.
Actually, will.
When's
that-
the
is that the next
Garth Crooks crossover coming?
Mate, I've tried. I've reached out to his people with little luck.
Isn't he? He's Palace now.
Garth Crooks? I don't think so.
Did he not play for Palace?
Nah, I don't think so.
Who did he play for?
Spurs. He played for loads of teams,
I always
but
thought
I'll
oh
have a
no,
look.
I'm thinking
James
of
Morrison.
no,
Wilfred Zaha? Michael Olise.
no,
Michael Elise.
BBC Simla pundit.
Mateta. Sorry. Joby McAnuff.
No,
Danny
before. Like Garth Crooks' era. You'll
Oh,
no, who I'm on about.
Right, Bob, right. I'll have a look.
oh, Dan Walker.
Shut up, you dickhead. Chat will know who I'm on
Who
about.
did you? I don't know. No.
Mixed race guy. I think he was a winger. Michael.
Oh,
no.
Andros Townsend.
Mark Bright.
Yeah, Mark Bright. Well, mate, he's
Mark
still
Bright.
involved.
He's Palace.
Yeah,
no,
he is
that's
Palace.
what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
Ian Wright.
Yeah, well, I'm real right. Yeah, I'm real.
Oh.
Barney Skinner.
Someone said Lee
Barney
Sharp.
Skinner.
It's Lee Sharp.
Has Fabian Schär been top 5 centre backs in the Prem?
No.
So
Next
I'll give
question.
a shout out to Barney's my good friend. Good friend Barney.
Yeah,
Sorry,
He's obsessed.
Barney
No free promo, mate. No free promo.
But he loves Fabian Schär. Big Newcastle fan.
Shaw.
Shaw.
Bit xenophobic.
Sorry, yeah. That's
And Schär. Cather with the 6. Tom, have you told the lads about the time you...
We've done that.
You went too far down, that's why. I think pretty much sure. Hamad with the 2. Maguire up Meccano.
Maguire. I'm not even joking. Maguire.
All the bear with another 5. Thank you so much. Hi, Ollie. When the defending every Wayne Hennessy mistake video comes, signed All the Bear.
Wayne Hennessy. Underrated.
Is that the one who accidentally?
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't
Yeah, it's
know.
accidentally-
His excuse
He
was,
was
I've
just
never heard
waving
of
at his
Adolf
mate.
Hitler.
No, I mean, obviously no one knows about that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're a
Yeah,
well-educated
unless,
man.
no one knows about Adolf Hitler being the head of the Nazi party.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
It was just a mistake.
It was,
just,
it was, yeah.
It was just an honest mistake.
waving
No, I
at a
was-
friend.
He's just an innocent man.
Oh, hang on, Elise left peg, cutting back.
Innocent man.
If this,
Hey, oh, that was it. Guys, going in. Assist. Oh,
You've just got
hockey
caned.
assist. Hockey assist.
How many points are buying on in this Champions League format at the moment?
Right,
They've won
no,
any fucking games.
there's more.
They won like 9-2.
Yeah.
I'll do
Jamie with the
him, I'll do him,
£2.
I'll
3
do him.
changes you'd make to football and why?
Oh my God! Stop! Well, you can't cut your socks anymore. Little kids aren't allowed to bring in signs saying "Give me a shirt."
I hate that.
And I would get rid of the rule, or what if someone cuts their head or has to go off with something like that? You're allowed to bring on. You either have to wait or have
Yeah.
a temporary sub.
That was stupid in the United
Ridiculous
game, and it's
one,
like they can see the corner.
Yeah.
I don't
Direct
want to be
correlation.
that guy for lower league football here, but just remove the 3 p.m. blackout.
Yeah.
Give it a rest now.
As a lower league fan, I now agree with that. It doesn't benefit.
I feel like at the start of the season, I was like, I'm hearing and reading so much more about the Championship than I did last year because it's on TV. I watched Hull Sheffield United.
Well,
a few weeks ago.
well, that was a good game.
Well, I just watched it because of Raksaki,
But,
and he got subbed off after 50 minutes.
mate, the championship,
Raksaki.
the championship, like, it's more League 1 and 2. But my point is, if you're like you won't, you wouldn't not admit that you don't watch League 1 and League 2. No, yeah.
No.
Would you watch League
Only
1?
forgot an accumulator.
Would you watch League 1 and 2 if you could watch the games at 3 o'clock? You wouldn't, would you?
No.
No. So the blackout was bought in for like the
to
non-league
create
clubs.
football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I know of blokes who drink in my pub or whatever who they'll go and watch the Albion when they're at home, and then when Albion away they'll go and watch Hal Owen or
Yeah.
But that isn't going to change with
No.
a fucking.
That's also an incredibly niche amount of
Also, like, I feel like a lot of
people go.
I don't know, maybe this is a London-centric view, but like, a lot of people go and watch non-league in London at least. I think of like Dulwich Hamlet.
Yeah.
Like, they go for a day out because they've got like
Exactly.
I know when I've gone there, they have been packed out. Like
It's not, but
it's a
Ollie,
sellout.
it's not going to. Then that's not going to change.
No,
if
exactly,
people
yeah,
can
yeah.
watch Palace at 3 o'clock
Yeah.
on the because let's call a spade here. People still watch it.
Absolutely.
They'll find a
People
way,
still
Yeah,
watch
different way
Palace.
to-
If
yeah.
you're a Palace fan and Palace are on the telly at 3:00, you will watch Palace. Like you'll find a way. Like that's not stopping you from going to watch.
No, exactly, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Or it's not stopping me from going to watch Starbridge or Alzoin.
It's outdated, right? The view of like that you
it's
can't.
completely with. And then I've got like people on my TikTok and that or whatever who are like from India or South America or whatever, and they're like, we pay like £10 a month.
Yeah, they get it all.
And we can watch every Premier League
Yeah,
game.
it's just that's that thing.
But
It's
we
just
can't.
weird. Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, you speak about the team of the weeks earlier. Imagine the 3 p.m. blackout was gone. You could watch every game.
Yeah.
You could sit here.
But
your
even
team of the
then,
weeks
you
would be
wouldn't know,
Like,
would
yeah,
you? No, but you wouldn't know, would you?
Have it all on.
Yeah.
Jake Thompson with a 5. What did you make of Howard Webb on the overlap? Good to see them carrying on with getting Man United legends on. Not.
I thought he was
black,
really
Nat.
good. I thought he was really good, actually. And he brought up some interesting... I watch the overlap every episode, but...
Yeah, you don't have to. It's fine, man. It's just
I know.
different pod. I'm not.
No, we're number one. We're number one. But
I'm not bitter, mate. You
But
can do what you want.
no, I like the and he was good on it because he actually brought up one of the points. He brought up what they're trialing in. I think
Having good refs.
No, it might be the.
fuck that.
It might be. It might be the American women's or some women's thing. They're trialing the what they do in tennis, where appeals.
Challenges.
Yeah,
Challenges.
I
that's
like
it.
that.
They're trialing the challenges, which I think could work, but I still think you'll have the same argument where if you're out of challenges and then an obvious mistake goes against
Yeah.
you, you'll still be fucking going mad at the ref. Like,
Well, it depends how many you get. Like
That's
2, 3. I don't know. I like that. I do like that concept generally, but
I think the
also-
game's too fast paced.
yeah, I say people in the heat of the
There's
moment
no
be like, oh, it's
stop,
off
stop,
throwing, mate. Let's
yeah,
challenge
yeah.
that one. And it's just
but,
like,
but I think VAR's made it worse. So as a fan who's in the championship, we have decisions go against us, go for us, and we leave the ground and we go, oh, ref was a wanker, and then we just get on with our day. Like now it's like I don't want to bring up like I'm not digging at Arsenal, but the amount of shit online about Arsenal where it's like, oh, the refs are against us. There's an agenda. No, there's not. There's no
There's actually a study that
agenda.
came out that said
I saw,
we got
yeah.
the most lenient
When I-
decisions of all Big Six. Yeah.
during the Liverpool-Chelsea game when there was the toss-in on
Yeah.
on Jota, I was
That's
like...
not a red though, is
I
it?
was like... you just knew straight away.
That's
This is
not
now
the-
going to become a big thing.
But
and-
do you
yeah,
think
no, I
that's-
didn't think it was. It was different. It was different.
Colwell was right.
100%. Yeah.
Ben White,
We said it at
for
the time,
Saliba,
yeah.
was like 30 yards away.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
We did the stream.
You-
We were like, that's not a red.
You said that like you leave the game now being like, oh, the refs are wank or whatever. I feel like a lot of Prem teams now go, the refs are wanker and VAR is bad
but
and PGMOL are corrupt and it's just now a whole like...
But because of VAR, everyone now expects everything has to be
Yeah.
perfect. But they're human. Like, they are human.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're gonna make mistakes. Like I don't get the
And,
discourse.
and also like then once you have that idea in your head that it's not perfect, let's say
you
this,
can accept it.
Yeah, but let's say the City goal the other day, the winner that John Stones scored. Like I wasn't watching the game and I was reading it online. Oh my god, big controversy. This is corrupt. Blah 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 blah.
It's never. It's a goal.
It's a goal, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is. Oh, what a
Rafinha
hat trick for
hat-trick.
Rafinha.
Rafinha hat trick.
What a finish, by the way.
Wait, he's
Damn.
cooking.
Captain's performance. This.
What stadiums?
Is that the temporary gaff they're
While
in?
Newcastle's been done.
Yeah, I think so.
It's mad.
Damn.
Wow.
What a finish. That I shouldn't can't be scoring
They've
from there.
cooked him as well.
Yeah.
Tom's ears pricked up at Tosin. Yeah, he was shit for the Albion, and I maintain the fact he's shit. Shit.
Well, he wouldn't get in the starting 11, would he? If Fofana was fit and
know.
sorry,
Is Fofana
not
fit
no,
or
he
what?
was suspended, wasn't he?
Oh, right. Oh,
But,
was he? All right.
But yeah, in like their full strength 11, he doesn't
Yeah.
make the team, does he? Realistically, Zane with a 5. Tom, has Theo damaged your arm forever, or are you still good at giving a hand?
I can still wank a man off, but I mean, it is. In all seriousness, it is damaged forever. But that's the game, ain't it, lad?
Do you think people ever let that go?
There's always
mean,
there's
yeah,
always people
like,
that
it-
mention it.
You've got to
Yeah.
remember,
when they
like
see him.
it's.
It went so viral. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
I get more. I barely get comments anymore about that.
That's such a good
Yeah.
take.
But that's
Well, I saw
good.
you on the podcast talking about it. And
Yeah, it's mate.
It's
I
such a
Rafinha's
goal.
so
I
Yeah.
really don't care. And
Fucking
at the
hell.
time, I was on VARs, which I've spoke to someone where they literally said to me, they were like, "You do know that he's probably the reason you broke your arm because I was taking Anna Vars, which I trained with Reeve, and Reeve was like, "How the fuck like you lifting this?" Yeah,
Got a little bit of accusatory there at the start. I was
training
wondering
with
where that was
Reeve.
going.
no. And obviously at the time I was bulkier than like I normally am anyway. And he was like, what the Vars will do is they'll like over exaggerate your muscles, but then all the pressure
Weaken
then
the
goes
bone.
on, weakens your bones. And then also added onto that, I'm left-handed, so I did it right-handed.
Yeah.
And I've never arm wrestled with my right hand.
But fortunately,
my
you
elbow-
did
my
wrestle with that
elbows-
one, because if you broke your left one, then you've been cooked.
No, I wouldn't have.
Well, what about everything you need?
I went with my right.
They didn't mean it like that. I meant for normal functioning.
Right. No,
You-
but like look, my arm's fine, lads. Look.
until it pops out. That in a cast for a little while must have been fucking more,
Yeah, no,
more annoying.
look, it was obviously a horrible ordeal or whatever to go through, but like I chose to do the arm wrestle. Like
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I remember that was.
looking back. You're probably glad it was right-handed, because left-handed, without that use, you would have had.
Actually, no, because I do more with my right.
Really?
which is
How
me-
would you text with your right?
I text my right.
That's weird.
Yeah. So I'm
And you're
left-handed,
left-handed.
but I play darts with my right, but I play snooker with my left. I do tennis with my right. So
That's just so. How do you keep up with all the different?
Yeah,
arms?
how's the brain work there?
You're like, I'm gonna have to go on my phone. Which arm am I going to use today?
crazy.
I'm going to list off a couple of super checks here. Barney's back with the £2. Is prime Fabian Schär top 10 centre back in the Prem?
No, yeah.
No, it was a different
Wait,
question.
when we
Also, so yeah, I'd rather my left be broke because my
really?
right was my texting arm.
There you
But I
go.
was there trying to be like, have you ever tried texting with your other hand?
Yeah,
I-
it's
my
horrible.
left hand's
It's
mine.
horrible. I can't actually do it.
It's just like
horrible.
Takes forever.
How does it work?
Nico with the 2. Tom thinks Chelsea's a bigger club than Arsenal? Question mark.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, are we debating that?
I'm a closet
No,
Arsenal fan.
it was a
though,
question.
You are. You love. No, but
do like Arsenal.
Chelsea, 2 Champions Leagues. They've dominated the Premier League over certain periods.
I just think like if you, it depends what you mean by bigger.
Worldwide, they've got more fans. It's close. Arsenal are a massive club. I grew up on Arsenal. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up on Thierry Henry, fucking night gloves, the white and gold
Cold.
boots. Like, I love Arsenal. I've watched them come to my ground and fucking annihilate us, but I think right now, as it stands, Chelsea are a bigger club.
What do you mean? This is why I don't like the big
Tough
club.
argument.
What does big club mean?
Yeah.
What does it
I
mean? It's
think
just so arbitrary.
For me, it comes down to fan base, trophies, history, and all round like view kind of thing. So,
Do you think people view Chelsea as a bigger club than Arsenal?
Yes, I think nowadays.
Even globally?
I've seen, yes.
Really?
I've been to a lot of countries where you see more Chelsea shirts than Arsenal shirts, which 20 years ago you wouldn't have seen.
I think the thing that I struggle with is I feel like in London, Arsenal is like, I feel like if I go to someone who do you support, it's like 80% Arsenal. It's crazy.
In London, the
Arsenal
biggest team
by
is
a
London.
mile.
It is
By
Arsenal.
Yeah, no, fair
London,
enough, yeah, that's
London
conclusive
FC.
evidence right there.
It's Arsenal London.
Oh, Rafinha's off.
It's
getting hit.
It's the London. No,
Oh, no, he's just changed the armband to John.
the biggest club in London is
love the
Arsenal. However, worldwide and in what we consider a big club,
That's how I struggle to wrap my head
Chelsea
around
have
that.
won 2 Champions Leagues, bro. Like that is.
It's kind of
huge,
funny to
man.
like.
That is huge.
It's kind of weird to think that.
Like kids, I seen an interview the other day on TikTok with Alphonso Davies, and they were like, "If you could choose a team to support in the Prem, who would it be?" And he was like, "I grew up watching Chelsea."
That would
like-
in the next 10 years, it would be like Chelsea will be the new Arsenal in that sense of
to
like
the
they were
point
the
where
dominant Prem team.
Obviously, I played in America. When I was in America, and Americans I spoke to either supported Madrid or Barca or Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea. I think I met one who was an Arsenal fan. The rest were,
That's surprising.
and that was
Yeah.
to me that was a bit of a telling sign of Chelsea are fucking. I think Chelsea are a lot
Global,
bigger
yeah.
than we give them credit
With
for.
American owners too, you'd think that Arsenal would be a bigger club in America.
People don't care about that though. Like,
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh!
Penalty? No. All right. Pompey or Southampton, lads? I prefer Portsmouth. Just from
For me,
Barclay,
Pompey, but I like both clubs. And I also know
Southampton.
that is a vicious rivalry. And I will give you your credence there, where that's another one where, Spurs, Arsenal, Palace, Brighton. Yeah, fucking embarrassing.
West
I know
Brom Wolves. Like, nah, I didn't say that.
what the game that kicked off in the morning last year
Yeah.
and then got abandoned for 20 minutes for fighting. Yeah,
That happens Palace Brighton every year, mate. That's why it's always on a Friday night.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Friday night notoriously.
You don't have a rivalry in your locker that could even get nicked. You haven't even got a rivalry that rivals Albion Villa, let alone Albion Wolves.
So what was the next super chat? Sorry.
Steve over the 6. Do you think Kelleher is good enough for a move to a top Prem club next season? Could see him doing well at Chelsea or Newcastle. Yeah, definitely. I think he's probably the
I
best.
think he could definitely do Chelsea. Actually, that's a good shout.
Yeah, Chelsea's.
But how much would I feel like Keller's one of those weird players where it's like, right, let's say a club
He's not
comes
that
in.
young though.
How much does a club have to pay for Kelleher to get him off
30,
Liverpool?
40 million.
Do you reckon?
It's got to be. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's really
Now
good.
they're getting what's his face, Mamadashvili.
Rashford.
Or the Liverpool pull the plug on Alisson at the end of the season.
Well, so what happens with Alisson now that
gonna kill
Mamadashvili? Yeah, he's done. Is this? Oh, I think Elise has been taken off, mate. That's a joke.
Oh, what a ball.
Kelleher's
Yeah,
a
what
Bayern.
happens with Mamadashvili when they've got those two, Alisson and Mamadashvili? That's probably what top 5.
They put
keepers
him
in-
down.
What? Alisson, he's gone.
It's
Rip
like,
the
you
chat.
seen that guy who tastes the wine?
What the what?
And they're like,
I did, yeah.
What does he do if he doesn't like the wine? And they're like,
Is he the one who did the London Marathon and went around doing the old? Did he do a London Marathon? This is too.
No,
This is too chronically
James Holder
online.
over the 5. I'm
having
going to
a
read this one
conversation.
up. Do you think people underrated Rafinha when he was at Leeds in the Prem? Bar Leeds fans? No, I think
he's
people...
got to move to Barcelona.
No,
What
he
are you on
didn't.
about?
I
What's
remember
his
FPL for,
name?
like-
Fucking come here and fight me.
Mate, I remember 6 mil on FPL was like
Yeah, he was incredible.
him and Stuart
value.
Dallas.
Absolutely
Wow.
insane. Do you remember when Dallas got the brace against Man City?
Mate, one of my mates, Barney, actually,
this is cringe. This is
had
so
talking about third sub FPL. He had Stuart Dallas third sub FPL, and he came on and he scored the brace against City. It was a joke.
Yeah.
That was the COVID season.
that's
Stupid. I thought you
great.
played. We were having a conversation about
This is
FPL
my
earlier.
first year ever.
Yeah. So why are you rolling your little chair over there, mate?
Is that you've played it for years? That's cringe.
No, yeah, no, it's so embarrassing. Why did I do
I am
that?
back chronically online on FIFA though. Fucking hell. Tell you what, my team's deep.
You playing FIFA generally?
Yeah.
I haven't played FIFA, EAFC.
Yeah, but Ollie, I don't do
Actually.
anything.
Yeah, true.
When I don't do this, what do I do?
Go to that pub down the road.
No, but I live back home.
Do you just what's the EAFC saying these days?
I quite
I'm a
like
brand
this one.
safeguard,
I
bro.
quite
I
like
don't play
it.
anymore.
No.
And that was previously my career, which is weird.
Oh,
I quite like it. Do you know my team?
Need to check the Haaland goal.
I've got Edison, Walker, Udogie, Saliba, Gabriel. I've got
Oh, Haaland scored twice.
I've
Fucking
got
brilliant that is.
Xabi Alonso,
Useless
icon.
for every other fucking
the
game.
six.
yeah.
I've
brain.
got
Which Haaland goal am I checking?
I think
though?
it's the second one. Apparently, it's
second
an
one.
absolute world.
I've got the special
be
card
on Twitter,
Sterling
innit?
on the left. On the right, Phil Foden. In the 10.
A lot of Man City.
What?
A lot of Man City in there.
Team of the
First
team of the
goal.
month, Palmer. And then up front, I've got Haaland and
What is it? 4-4-2.
Oh wow! I mean that is it's just unnecessarily acrobatic, but I rate it. So this is the Haaland first goal for 2-0. It's a back heel.
it's really not that good.
Fairs. That was pretty good.
But if he could just do that against Southampton a couple times, then we're cooking there. Lads.
Whoa.
Damn.
Rafinha.
Are you optimistic about your couple of next fixtures? You got Spurs next, right? At home?
No, I'm feeling really optimistic about it.
At least
actually.
Eze's not playing for them, which potentially
Yeah,
could have
true.
been the start of the year.
True. I'm pretty confident we'll turn it around, but like I don't know. It feels like the writing's on the wall a little bit for Glasner at the moment. If we lose we've got one thing that is.
Do you think he's under a lot of pressure now?
Well, we've not won in 8 games,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I think Spurs is kind of a free hit of sorts.
I would agree with
It's
that.
like, okay, what are you going to change? Are we going to get better? Because like performances have been really bad.
Yeah.
Then we've got Wolves the week
Yeah.
after 5:30, and that is just filling me with dread. Because like if we lose that, I struggled.
Bearing in mind they've been crap as well.
Yeah, and
obviously,
it's like-
granted they've had horrible fixtures, but
But it's like you lose that, and then all of a sudden it's 10 games without a win. You're probably bottom of the league. There's like Potter's available, David Moyes is available, Garratt. Like you say the names, I'm like, these are not upgrades on our manager. But you just think like Steve Parish is happy to just be like, yeah, we just got to stay up. It's pretty anxiety inducing. So generally speaking, I'm not confident because we've just been bad. We just played badly. I know
if you win your next couple, though, do you reckon he just keeps his job and you keep going?
Yeah, I think he's got so much credit in the bank. Like people like to say, "Oh, Palace last year was such a flash in the pan. It was a fluke. You played team from the beach."
No one talks about you.
Well, they do in my replies, mate. Trust me. I've been getting dogs abuse, mate.
Hey, it's a genuine question. Who's the bigger club? West Brom.
I was about to ask that.
West Brom or
that earlier.
Palace? I can't believe you're even thinking about that.
How many trophies have you had in your history?
We've won 5 FA Cups.
Yeah, we've won no trophies.
Yeah, you've won no. We've won 5 FA Cups. We've won the league. We've won the League Cup.
I'd probably say Albion then.
Maybe, yeah. I think it might be.
Who's a bigger club?
What, Brighton and Hove?
Also, I've witnessed. You can never tell me Albion have come to Sellers Park and not sold out the allocation.
Yeah, but the allocation is like
I've never seen
Yeah.
Palace sell out an allocation.
Has it always had the
Or-
Sainsbury's there? When was the Sainsbury's
as long as
there?
I can remember.
No,
Really?
who's a big club?
West Brom. Who's big?
Albion.
Who do you-
Albion.
Who do you think is a bigger club out of West Brom and Brighton?
Albion.
Who's
West
big?
Brom.
Okay, well, Albion? Very diplomatic
yeah.
of you. I like that.
Yeah.
What about
No,
Brighton?
we're
and
Albion. We're Albion.
What about Brighton and Palace?
Palace?
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. I only found out recently, or yesterday actually, that Brighton and Hove is a city. I thought it was a town. Was that stupid of me to think?
What do you mean? Is it?
So Brighton and Hove, you know Hove and Brighton as bases.
Someone said
That-
West Brom have
But,
three.
yeah,
That's officially a city.
right.
But I thought Brighton was like a town. Have you been to Brighton?
I've been
before?
to
Yeah.
Brighton plenty of times.
Doesn't
It's
it
one
feel
of
like a
my favourite
city?
places in the UK. It's class.
It is nice, yeah.
For good reasons. It's Stony Beach. Why are you giggling at that? So
Has Haaland bagged again? Is that a hat trick for Haaland, by the way?
Is it Haaland?
We know what you like, Brighton, mate. AB
Brighton away stinks,
154 with
though.
the 199. Chef Wednesday or Chef United? Chef Wednesday for me.
Yeah.
I prefer not to speak. Oh no, I really like both clubs, genuinely, and I think they're both big, massive clubs. But as you've all seen, he came on the pod. A mate of ours plays for Chef Wednesday, so I'm gonna say Chef Wednesday. But he's a cunt because he should have signed for the Albion, and he fucking bottled it.
I actually saw that the other day. I was going through the previous live.
Who,
thing.
Josh?
Yeah. Is he still at Wednesday now? Or?
Yeah, he's so. I mean, I can say it now. It's fine. At the time, when Josh came on the pod, there was nothing going on at all. But towards the end of last season, his contract was up, and I don't know how much. Should I say too much or not?
Well, it's not on my head. It's on yours.
No, but you know the story, so I don't know.
Oh, right. Probably just leave it, I'd say.
Okay.
We'll leave it.
Yeah. Anyway,
So where is he now?
he's still at Chef
Still at
Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday.
But
Okay.
like when me and him have been like quite decent mates, and when I broke my arm, they played in the playoff final at Wembley, obviously against Barnsley, and he invited me down. Me and my dad went down, and I was on the fucking table with his dad, so Dean.
Dean Windass. Damn.
And obviously my dad was like, I'd met Dean before a podcast I used to do with my mates from America. I was mates with Josh at the time, and he was like, I'll get my dad on to your podcast to help boost it, whatever. And we had him on, and mate, he was so funny. So obviously I'd met him, and we went down there. My dad was like, fucking Dean Windass, and I was like, oh, Dad, don't be weird, but like, and we honestly sat there just having like a few drinks and that. And mate, he is like, I completely get why he does like after dinner speaking. Like,
Just could like grasp the
He
room
is-
in that way.
he's such a good storyteller, and like he's got so many good stories. And then obviously that the whole day was built around. So obviously Josh put us in the nice bit with his dad or whatever.
Yeah.
And Jim White was there presenting it, and he was like, "Oh, so we have got a Windass here, and a Windass playing, and his dad's here. And the last time a Windass played at Wembley, it was 1-0 Hull.
Yeah, that goal,
Bristol
yeah.
City.
Unreal.
So I was saying all day, it's going to be 1-0 Windass, 1-0 Windass, 1-0 Windass. Backed it in normal play, obviously finished 0-0, went to extra time, and I was like, I'm going to back it again. I'm going to go in again. And like literally the 121st minute, like they broke, a ball flipped in.
Diving header.
Josh got a diving header on it, scored, and we were going mad. Like me and my dad, one of Dean's mates, and Dean were all like jumping around. And Dean was like, "Who scored?" I went, "Fucking Josh."
Scored.
And he went, "There's no way he put his head on it." And I went, "Yeah, fucking was. It was Josh." It was so funny.
And you won a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it won me a lot of money. Yeah, it did win me a lot.
Let's
of
stay
money.
with the 6. What players do you think would have broken Shearer's goal record if they stayed in the Prem longer?
Oh, good question. Yeah, Kane. Odin
Who else
Wingy.
is there?
What are you laughing at?
Fair enough.
Sorry, no. I
Patrick
just thought
Bamford.
that's such an obvious answer. Why would you say that? Who else? Who else is there up there?
What, that left early?
Yeah.
That could have potentially.
Because like Aguero was like what 80 off, but he kind of.
he was plagued with
Aguero's a
injuries.
great chat.
But he could have. But I guess he could have joined
But
earlier.
also, he
maybe.
was just plagued with injuries when he was playing.
True.
He was explosive, but
Do you know who I'd say if he stayed in the league long enough? Van Nistelrooy.
Because he did
weren't
well
there
at Madrid
long.
when he left.
He weren't there
didn't
long,
Yeah.
you know. He was only. I reckon he was there 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
yeah. No, probably not.
I reckon he might have.
Let's think of more rogue ones like
You imagine if the Premier League goal scoring, if Ronaldo stayed, the
Suarez.
Premier League goal scoring record was
Suarez.
like
How many?
750 goals. If Ronaldo stayed,
That'd
at
have just
United,
been
that was
too OP,
Could you
mate.
I knew you were going to do that, man.
Sido Berahino, that's a good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to think of ones who.
Jason Punchin.
Phil Mickelson.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I like Ollie.
Cameron Jerome.
Should we get? We get Ollie on Sunday. Oh, sorry, is this
Sorry, yeah, no.
Yeah, you can come back if you want.
Fancy Sunday?
Nah.
Oh, chat. Either put ones if you want Ollie back for Sunday stream. What stream we doing? Oh, he's Arsenal, Liverpool.
Arsenal.
Oh,
Liverpool, yeah.
getting me
And
involved,
he's a
mate.
closet Arsenal fan.
I'll wear a Liverpool. I actually used to love Lewis Garcia. Do you remember Lewis Garcia?
Yeah.
I
played football with him.
loved it.
What?
Have you?
Yeah.
No, sorry, what?
So I just didn't know you.
But he was-
do
he
you,
was
do
on
you know
my
a ball
team
like that?
On my team at the Wanda Metropolitano.
That's flex.
Cringe.
No, he's.
Got a goal
Oh,
there.
mate,
I used to love Lewis
There's
Garcia.
loads of ones. You
Yeah,
fancy
we'll see on
Sunday?
we'll see on
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah,
then.
I'll be here,
come
mate.
back.
You're in.
Respect.
We'll have a few beers before.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Will you? No, you won't, will ya? You fucking won't, will ya? Look, loads of ones. See, everyone likes you, bro. You fucking.
Actually, yeah, that's guys. That means a
Well,
lot.
there you go, guys. That's the guest for Sunday. So if you enjoyed tonight,
It's on video
you enjoyed
now. It's on
Sunday.
video.
Yeah,
It's on video.
Is Lewis back Sunday?
Yeah, should be.
No, he is. He's
Jake with the £2. Are you a full-time Southerner now, Tom? Said that horrendously.
Full-time what?
Southerner. He did write it wrong, so that's why.
So if you were to live in London, did you say
I would never live in London.
never?
Nope.
Why not?
Not what, to buy a house in London?
No, rent.
I
rent,
wouldn't buy a house.
Rent. I'm buying a house in
next-
London, mate.
Oh, do you mean if the best
I'm
area?
legit, bro.
The best area.
Yeah. If you could pick one place.
Oh,
So do you
and
live
I-
in London as well? Sorry.
Yeah, I currently
okay.
live in London.
Okay.
But
Well, if I could live for,
I won't dox you live
if I
on
could
camera.
pick a place
No,
for
no.
free,
Yeah. If you could just live anywhere in London, where'd you pick?
I wouldn't live in England for free.
No, I meant in London. That's not an option. London
no,
does feature.
I just move out of the country.
Move to LA.
If that's the option.
No, if I could live anywhere in London, that's a good question. I'd probably go
Maybe some either north or west. I reckon.
Southwest or northeast.
Southwest, really?
Or like Richmond,
What?
like Richmond Park.
Isn't that east?
No, it's west.
It's almost as far west as you could go.
Yeah, southwest.
I'd genuinely, I know this sounds fucking Tory.
You said southwest, so I gave you an option in
Yeah,
southwest.
If you gave me a free house to live, I'd probably say like Fulham.
Yeah,
That is
I
just
feel
a
like there's
nice area. Like it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lovely area.
made in
Yeah.
Chelsea right here, guys.
Yeah.
You'd actually fit right in.
Yeah. No, but other than that, I'd probably say like Shoreditch.
Yeah,
I feel like there's
East
some really-
London is very good.
There are some really nice parts like round Victoria Park, which are just really.
VTV.
Victoria Park Vixens. Did someone say that?
I say to people a lot, like,
Oh,
Is that
should we
Elise?
go?
No.
Behind him.
nah, that.
Musiala didn't
I
start.
think-
Sorry.
No, he
Starting
didn't.
anyway, but
I think
not?
London's the best city in the world, and
Yeah, it's great.
I agree with that.
I used to think it was Barcelona.
I've never been to Barcelona, actually.
Oh, mate, it's beautiful because you get
everything, don't you? It's
you
like
get the city vibes. Obviously, the good food of
you get
Spain,
the fucking beaches
and
and
then the
Yeah,
beach.
it's a bit of everything, mate.
It's a bit-
You should go to Seville, genuinely.
You should see the beaches.
I
in
really
London.
want to go to San Sebastian.
Yeah, food capital of the world, isn't it? San
Where is
Sebastian?
that though?
It's like North Spain. It's right near France, actually.
So my
West Sociedad
my
player, I
uncle
think.
lives in
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
in Malaga. No, near Valencia. Is that Malaga near Valencia?
I don't know.
Malaga's very southern, isn't it?
Yeah, but he lives near Valencia. But I'm pretty sure it begins with M. I don't like New York that much as a city, and I lived in America. I used to fly into New York. I've been to New York many a time.
been a couple
I
times.
think London's a better city than New York. That's
agree.
just my personal opinion.
Here.
Alicante.
on,
That's
England.
it, yeah.
Alicante.
He lives in Alicante. Yeah.
London is great. It's a great city.
Mate, you've got everything you need. Like you can get fucking sushi at 4 a.m. You can get like
Number one thing you need.
Yeah, that is,
No, I'm talking about like rogue.
No, I know,
You
it's
can
random.
get great. Like me, round by me, right? You can either get KFC, Mackey's, Subway.
no sushi. Fuck that.
Oh, what's going on?
No 4 a.m. sushi, man.
No, and I'm talking about like 7 p.m. And like a Chinese or an Indian, we ring.
Yeah.
don't
That's
go
kind
on-
of nice. I quite like that though.
Yeah.
Old school.
But
Oh.
I went round my dad's the other day and he was like, I was like, oh, should we get a Chinese in? And he was like, yeah, here's the menu. I was like, the fuck do I want a menu for? He's like, well, I like to browse the menu before I have a Chinese. I'm like,
A succulent Chinese meal.
yeah. And I'm like, I'll just Uber Eats it. And he's like, you'll do what? He said, you'll ring it up, son. I went,
I saw
Yeah, keeping it old school.
what's the name of the guy who's the OG like Bosch? Is it John?
John.
John? Is that his name?
Big John.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big
You
John.
seen him? He WhatsApps his Chinese now. He's got a
Yeah, I'm not surprised he's on speed
He's gone
dial.
woke. Yeah.
right, Julian Lopez Castillo. Best places to visit in London for a first timer. Hey, Julian, that's
question.
it. That
That's a really good
depends.
question.
I genuinely just recommend going to like Trafalgar Square.
Go to like
No.
Soho.
No, hang on. And then
Julian,
and you can do a walking tour of all the main sites in about 2 hours.
No.
It's actually so nice.
That
But
worst advice
if you do it
ever.
early Sunday morning when there's no pedestrians around, it feels like you have the city
No.
to yourself,
Yeah.
which is very cool.
Julian, if you go with your missus, there's a load of good food. Honestly, in London, just go on TikTok and
Food's
type
crazy.
in best,
Yeah,
best
okay,
food
right.
place in London. I'm not even
Watch
joking.
Top Jaw
Wood
and
Green
just
is
take
the-
those recommendations.
Reeve is talking as a tourist.
Yeah. But I imagine he's thinking that because
mate,
he says for a first time.
Mate, just jump on the tube, go and see Big Ben, and go, great, yeah, fuck off. And
No, but you
and go to
all of the
mate,
main
there's so much to do in
all
London.
of the main
Then
London
Big Ben and
attractions
fucking-
are within walking vicinity in about a 2-hour time period. You
True.
could go and do that.
Yeah, do a lot of walking.
Definitely do a
go
lot
on a
of
Sunday
walking,
morning.
yeah.
Do
That is
all
true.
of them via walking,
Royal
and you'll have a
Parks
much
as well,
nicer
Buckingham
day.
Palace. You could just see that area.
What park?
No, Royal Parks.
I thought you said water park.
No, then within that, there's the water parks. You been there?
No, I'd say. Oh, someone said, Bodie with a $2.99. What do you rate London on a night out? I've answered this
it
question
can be
before.
1
right?
out of 10, or it can be a 10 out of
It's
10.
just depends what you
Honestly, it's totally
I've answered
dependent.
this question before, and you will back me up here. I don't have a very good outlook on London nightlife because I'm usually with you lot, fucking so and so, who get us in places and we just get sorted out. Like,
Yeah.
and that isn't me showing off. That is me trying to be real with you, being like, and no, neither can you. We cannot give a real outlook on London nightlife.
I started my career here.
As a
Reeve.
I've been on plenty of nights out that have been like, bar crawling. I have different circles of friends.
Yeah, and
Connor.
how many of them have gone, oh my God, you're so and so, we'll give you free drinks?
Never always.
never always.
Never always, fucking hell.
I've experienced the London nightlife as someone that wouldn't ever experience that. London's good.
Hey, Albion a point away from home.
Mate,
Mate,
Where the Albion? Where the Albion? Where the Albion?
Why has he missed that?
Where the Albion?
East London nights out are very good.
What I would say though, if you're like looking to do like, oh, we'll and we'll go to a club, I don't think London's a good.
No, I
place for that.
completely agree.
Also,
Like, it's
who the
not.
fuck clubs?
You could go to plenty of
How old are
amazing
you?
bars
Stop
and
clubbing,
pubs and
lad.
You know what I did recently? I went to, in Peckham
nightlife
Rye.
culture in East London, and it's class.
South London represent Peckham Rye, a good pub near there, Angelo.
Peckham's- yeah, I mean, it's a
It's
bit
a
of a
place.
dodgy. It's a
It's a
dodgy
place
night
in
out
London.
once you come outside the place you've been in, but like,
There's a pub.
Is a place.
There's a place there called the White Horse, which is just like a pub that turned into like it just moves all the tables out and puts a little DJ out and just does all their stuff, and it's great. And that, I feel like that is the power of London Night Out. Just like go somewhere that's like low key and turned into a club rather than going to like what's that Egg? Have you been to Egg in
yeah,
London
I've been
before?
egg.
You look like an egg.
What was that?
I've been to
no,
Egg
that's
and
actually
it is
really irritating.
fucking.
No, it's just not like I went there in like year 13. It's like
Yeah.
but I would never go there again. Like Ministry of Sound went there in year 13.
Yeah,
I would never ever
Ministry
go
and Egg
there.
are definitely what's the word?
I've
certain
never done
type of
either.
night out.
That's like you're 18. Where I'm going to go out in London, I'll go there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be seen dead there now.
Yeah.
I've never done either, but I am. I can't remember the last time I went in a nightclub.
I don't get why you would.
But I mean,
It's
like,
expensive,
do that, like,
yeah.
I
admittedly,
really love-
pubs and stuff are probably quite extortionate compared to the rest of the country. But like
Yeah.
day sessions in London are amazing.
They're elite.
That is that. Hey, spit that truth, brother. Like day sessions don't get much better than London. Like especially in
Yeah.
the sun.
Yeah.
If the sun's
Yeah,
out and
yeah.
you're like
Little Hackney
near
Wick
the
job.
Thames or what, just in general, like. But you need a bit of fucking
Yeah.
squadrilla. Like it is
yeah.
fucking
You need
expensive.
to know that it's
but-
gonna.
It's
like-
not cheap.
But me,
It's
we
not cheap.
like the way me and my lads are now, especially now I'm fucking nearly 30. Like we don't go to nightclubs. I like to sit in pubs, watch the footy, have a beer, fucking play Fishing Frenzy, and,
Hey!
and fucking go out. Like, Fishing Frenzy's the goat, lad.
What is Fishing Frenzy?
What?
It's a fruit machine game.
Oh man, I'm not a fruit.
You never played
So I think I'm not a fruit
Yeah,
guy.
Oh
It'll
no,
change your life, bro.
no, Ollie, neither am I. Fishing Frenzy will change your life. If you've got a
5-0
spare,
City.
you've got a spare like fucking £20 in your pocket. Oh my god! I didn't tell you, did I? At Oxford the other day, after the game, me and Jack went to a pub, and there was a fruity, but it wasn't Fishing Frenzy. It was Penguins Go Fishing,
Oh, that sounds horrendous.
and we were like, put it in, won the jackpot.
Did you actually?
Won the jackpot.
What's the jackpot on one of them?
And then we got on the wrong train home, so we ended up in London. Which was great.
Yeah.
And we were like, what?
How'd you? Anyway, yeah, Karen.
Yeah. It was a long story. We were very drunk, but
Yeah.
What was your question?
What is Fishing Frenzy?
What is Fishing Frenzy?
What is Fishing Frenzy? I'm not.
It's a slot game, but there's a fisherman where if like if he pulls his rig out like 4 times.
Basically, if you get the bonus,
Oh,
you
mate.
unlock the fisherman.
If you get
and
if you get the scatter, oh my god, it's fucking unbelievable.
I am not following this.
but yeah, so
okay.
any kind of fish that you get on the screen that has a price denominated by it, and
Okay.
if you get a fisherman on the screen, they pull it in.
Okay. Yeah.
It's genuinely good. It's genuinely good.
It is pretty.
I've
Fucking,
never
it is,
done
It is a good
fruities.
dopamine hit if you. We don't recommend gambling to anyone.
Yeah,
Guys, that's
There's
why.
actually a
But it's gotta
there's
be.
actually a match on, by the way, lads. It's 4-1.
Yeah, nothing
You
to-
fucking stinky virgin. No one cares,
sorry.
do they? Ollie, anyway, big question of the pod or of the what the fuck is this?
The live stream.
We want
Yeah. Carry on. Proceed.
we want your death row meal. So that's a starter, main, pudding, and drink, please.
That's such a killer, mate.
Do it now.
You can hold it. You can hold that thought and answer on Sunday if you want, but it's up to
Oh
you.
well, I'll try it Sunday just so I can invite back.
No, think.
No, it's just I'm actually a big foodie.
People will be back because I'm on.
He draws the crowd.
I'm a bit
Sorry.
worried about Phil Foden here, guys. He's played 90 minutes. Is he going to
Is he?
start?
Is Savino still on?
We can't ignore Rosie. I need to get Tom out and about and get him into ministry. Needs a rave 100%.
Yeah, he's not a rave guy. though.
I've been
He's
to
not
many a
guy.
rave and they're just not my scene. Like I feel like, look, I'll call a spade a spade. People go to raves to get off their fucking heads, and look, I'm all for getting off your head, but not
Just do it on the pitch live stream instead.
Not just. No, I'm talking about
I'm
off
joking,
your head.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Not. I don't. You can't go to a rave and not drop a pill. Like it's like you just can't, can ya? You can't, can ya?
Nah.
Like, we're not gonna get fucking. If fucking Lewis kicks off about this, I'll chin him myself.
No one's saying that. Well, we're
Bottom line is,
agreeing with you. You can't.
You can't go to a rave, right, and like not either drop a
Allegedly.
pill or take some
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
yeah.
yeah,
My friends
allegedly.
Tell me.
Do hardcore
yeah,
drugs, allegedly.
and take some type of drug to get you in some sort of a way like that. I'd rather just go to the pub, have a few beers, and have a laugh with the boys and go on the fruity and play a bit of
That's what
pool,
we're doing after this,
play a
isn't
bit of dart. And when the fisherman pulls a scatter out,
Talking bullshit with the £2. Get Papa Pincus on the panel. Great moustache.
I don't know.
Why could it be? No, it's Matt. You,
figured that was
you would have seen him on TikTok.
I
aka Matt.
Oh no, I know. No,
He does
Papa
quite
Pincus.
professionally produced videos.
Pincus.
yeah, he was involved with Alhan's. What was Alhan's thing? The P45. He was involved.
Yeah, he did do. Yeah.
No,
He's based with Skepta.
he messaged
Damn.
me. Well,
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah,
He's a very nice guy.
he
He's
messaged
helped
me
me
the
quite a lot,
other day
actually.
about something. Yeah, he's a good guy, but we've got Ollie on for next stream anyway.
Yeah, we've got a photo.
Shut your
photo of
fucking
his
mouth.
stream.
Ewan with the £2. Get Reeve off for good and get Ollie on. There you go.
Who said that?
Decision made.
You're actually also called Ollie, so
Oh yeah. Let's
Yeah, so actually, I'm thinking you're saying.
life hack.
let's remove the owner of Pitchside and replace
happen.
him with some fucking twerp.
Legend.
Oh,
Oh,
was that you?
Yeah, no.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah.
Frick.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Frickin' hell.
You guys do understand, right? Theo and Reeve own Pitchside, like that. Is,
Where is Theo today?
Theo's in Australia. He's a little bit
few weeks,
preoccupied. Yeah.
Damn.
Like these guys own Pitchside, and and I know they always banter about, oh, everyone licks my arse. Oh. You all lick my arse because of them. They got me on. He employs me. As it stands, I earn more money from Pitchside than Reeve.
That is
And
actually
he
true.
owns it.
That is actually
But I
true.
actually remember as
We need sponsors, eh? Anyone that wants to sponsor this show, fucking jump in, lads, because Tom owns more than me at the moment.
I actually remember when Pitchside launched and then you got Tom on as a TikToker. I was like, mate, TikToker's on. He's made the mainstream.
Perfect.
No, but
It attracted a new audience, mate.
that is
I will say that.
that is actually,
I forgot company was managing.
banter
me.
aside,
Fucking hell.
is a good point in the sense that when I came on, they were looking for a third person.
Yeah.
And then obviously I came on and they wanted me to come on. No, am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all right, people going, oh,
What is going on?
sorry, am I talking shit? I'm a bit-
We're just talking business,
Yeah,
mate.
keep
No, I'm a
going.
bit pissed. No, I'm
Keep
not going
going.
to reveal anything,
No.
but I hate the comments where it's like, oh, like, there's not many, but people will be like, oh, Tom carries his channel. Yeah, but
It's quite a lot of them, actually.
But it's because of them
Yeah.
I'm on this chat. Like, surely that's more of a, that would be like if Pep Guardiola signed someone and you went, oh,
Oh, he's
what a
carrying
player. Surely you'd go, that's a great
yeah.
signing from Pep, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Thank you,
Mate, I think people
do
know
fucking
that.
carry this channel, though.
So ultimately, Ewan, he meant fuck off.
And I'm never fucking leaving.
Danny with the 3 Canadian. I'll die for this badge. Visa Barca.
Yeah, grow
Visca
up.
Barca.
Yeah, grow up, mate.
Visca Barca. There you go.
Oi, chat, how's Inter getting on?
How actually are they getting on?
How Vixen's getting on? Actually, check the old.
What?
Wait, what? Vixen's.
Is that 5-0 full time for Man City? There you go.
Rosie said, Tom can talk England for now. Tom is carrying this stream like Arthur was carrying this. Arthur never carried a stream. He's a fucking little dweeb, and I'll knock him out if he comes in here again.
Off of TV.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm
mate.
joking. Arthur's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
It's true that.
1-0 Inter.
Get Ollie back on. He suits you lot. Yeah, there you go. He's back on Sunday.
Shock! Another pull from TG.
There was some real negative responses on the old Twitter when.
That's Twitter, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't take it
wouldn't
personally.
bother about them, mate.
Don't worry. Ollie, you are
Great, funny,
also,
handsome.
you've got a massive nose.
personality. Yeah. Shit. Oh.
No.
good.
Both of the 2.99. Yeah, we're not. We're not mentioning that.
No mentions if they don't pay,
No
guys.
free promos,
No
brother.
free brand deals around here, brother. So Reeves,
Oh, he just. Bro.
Pep, Tom is KDB, and Theo is Arteta. He's actually gone. Yeah, Theo's gone for a bit.
Someone
bigger
said
and
your
better
nose
things.
is offside.
I've got more of like a girthy one. Do you want to zoom in? Chat, zoom in on the nose. No, don't do that. Actually, that's horrible.
Yeah, you can come back Sunday if you want to come back.
I would. Mate,
I mean,
love
he's
to.
been on earnest with the invitation. If you want to come back,
I would love to, mate.
Do you think I'm?
I would love to. You know what? It's Palace Spurs, but I'm here, mate.
are you the game before?
Yeah. Well, we're not on TV because it's classic Spurs playing in Europa. So
Well, who's the 2 o'clock game then?
Newcastle, someone.
It is Newcastle. Someone. It's Newcastle.
It's a good game. It's Newcastle.
Oh, Chelsea. They're playing
Is it
Chelsea.
Newcastle?
Yes.
Chelsea?
They're playing Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be here, mate. Count me in. Count me in.
Yeah. The only
Thanks,
reason I
chap.
know that is because I just brought in Cole Palmer.
FPL, yeah. You know what I did earlier? Actually,
Right, there we go. Forward, Barcelona. Rafinha, hat-trick. Carry on. What were you going to say?
in FPL earlier, I took
Game's
out
over, guys.
I took out Saka for Son, preempting some price changes. I read that Saka's fit for Sunday and Son didn't
might be
train.
out.
And I was
but
like,
also,
why
I
did they
think
do
this,
that?
Ange said that Son was never going to
Resting,
play
yeah,
midweek
yeah.
anyway.
He also
so.
said you're. No. I can't say that.
Go on.
I can't say that.
Yeah,
no.
right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was
What?
absolutely zero coverage of the Champions League
One-
tonight.
There was a game also on at
Yeah,
the time.
One's in the chat if you think Ollie was a good guest to get on, and if you want him again Sunday.
I'll put a 1 down as well.
Someone
also,
said 10 match rating for Tom. Fuck off.
Okay. Also, there was 10 goals in the 2 games we covered tonight, and
Yeah, look at
really,
all
we
the
didn't
ones,
fucking-
lad.
didn't
Look
have
at
a
all the
clue.
ones. Come on.
We'll be back on Sunday for Liverpool, Arsenal. Well, it's actually, Arsenal, Liverpool.
No, all three of us. All three of us are going to be back.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
For the game.
Yeah,
I'll be there, can't
huge
be.
game.
We'll be there, no
Title
matter.
race.
Hey, have we got a Liverpool shirt here? I'm fucking coming as a Liverpool fan.
I actually own an Arsenal shirt. Is that bad?
You can wear it if you want. All right, anyway, guys, we'll see you on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the week, and love you. Bye.
5-0. Bye.
Don't forget to turn it off now, Stan. I know you weren't pressing your buttons properly before. So.